Yo, chat. Give me a second. I'm trying to get this joint right, man. Yo, what's up, chat, man? Hold on, y'all. All right, man. We good. We good, chat. We good. Hold on, man. Hold on. We good. All right. Redemption. Uh, Hey, Triple GPT and anybody else, y'all looking to rage bait me about MJF? It won't work. I'm already sold on Omega and Osprey. I'm looking forward to All In. I don't want to really hear anything about MJF. We're gonna talk about MJF. He's gonna take some time off. He's probably gonna be going against Andrade at All In. Andrade stole the Dynamite ring. I like that, and I'm gonna even bring a hot take. Have Andrade beat MJF at All In. Andrade's that hot right now. Just have him beat MJF at All In, bro. Or we could go another direction. I'm not even gonna be sarcastic. I'm about to say have MJF at 0 hour, but honestly, all jokes aside, all trolling aside, I think Andrade need to go against MJF at All In. Andrade, yo, I'm mad at Andrade, bro. I still got heat with bro. I'm sorry. I don't like what he did to my man, Don Callis. I don't like the knife he put in his back. I still got nightmares of the F Andrade, F Don Callis, F MJF shirt. I got nightmares about that. But I'll be sitting here lying to say that, bro, he's over. He came out with the baddies, come out with the mask. Oh my God, the how you know. And now Osprey slid him. The Dynamite died. Oh, but we don't know. Did Osprey slid him the Dynamite ring or did one of MJF, not MJF, one of AEW cleaning crew people slid the ring to Andrade? We don't know, but he has the ring now. Fire. He's gonna go against Mark Davis for the national championship. That's gonna be interesting, y'all. That's gonna be interesting. That's a hard one for the call, man. I would love for Andrade to get the national championship, but come on, Mark Davis, man. Dougzilla been holding it down, dog. So that's just gonna be a good match, man. As far as Kenny Omega cut a great promo. We're doing Kenny Omega and Kevin Knight at Redemption. My bad. We doing Kenny Omega and Kevin Knight at Redemption. It's gonna be a good match. It's gonna be predictable. We know Kenny Omega's winning. This is a good opportunity for Kevin Knight. I, I will. We're gonna see. I guess more news has to come out because I'm wondering why MJF and this whole stipulation thing. Why did it have to happen at Beach Break and not in Canada in front of the hometown? But maybe MJF is injured, and that's why we're doing the Kevin Knight thing. I'm sure the sickle's gonna fill me in on that. Uh, Will Ospreay says him and Kenny Omega is like Vegeta and Goku. And yeah, man, that's cool, man. So they'll have a great match at All In. And shout out my man Jeff. He tweeted me. He actually put something in the comments and tweeted me something. He basically said verbatim of Will Ospreay promo. And What good? All right, bro. But what else we what else we got, man? What else happened tonight? Is that all that really happened tonight? I think that's all that really happened tonight, man. It's a few other things, Darby Allen. Who else? I mean, they ended it with Willow and the trios match. This was a solid Dynamite, bro. It wasn't the greatest Dynamite I've ever seen. It was a solid Dynamite. We're going to Redemption, and I'm not gonna lie, chat, bro. I'm gonna say this, and I'll do the usual suspects, but I'm gonna be capping to say that I just wish going into All In, the main event, wasn't just. This is the next few weeks is gonna be like Will Ospreay respecting, yeah, man, Kenny Omega. We're about to have a love letter to wrestling. They're about to have a great match. I just wish it was some type of vitriol. People saying, "Oh, Bobby Monsoon." I think Jeff said, "Man, this is not like the Western type of. This is like more like anime. Two big baby faces going at it." I get it, man, but I'm gonna tell you one thing. Hey, Kenny Omega. You seen how Moxley was looking at that AEW championship. Hey, Kenny Omega. Don't think Moxley. Don't think that same Moxley that hold the title hostage in that suitcase, in that case, whatever it was, disappeared. Y'all heard what he said to Kenny Omega, man. Some things don't change. You got to watch the Easter eggs, man. If y'all think this is going to be a beautiful love story walking all in London, I don't know, man. Tony Khan might have a curveball coming in. Regardless of it's whether what I like or not, this is still 100 times better than Crackdown, Raw, or anything else. So let's get into Dynamite, man, and we'll see what's happening there. And yeah, we'll see what's happening, man. Shout out, God, I gotta remember who. Hold on, man. Let me try to look at another joint. Hold on, man. All right, man. Shout out, my man. We got Warlock. We got Conklin. We got Gregory in the building. We got Mike's YouTube in the building. Shout out ATO, Raven, Mr. Maui, Wowie, Red Darkside, Vita in the building, OZ, Outsanity. I know Dex somewhere in there. I know, who else? Triple GPT somewhere out there lurking. We got Lady, Felicia, Michelle in the building. We got, did I say Red Dark Side? We got Mustafa in the building. My man Wolf somewhere in there. Handsome in there. I said Mustafa. Fearfully confident in there. Warlock, JSJ. We got Laylo, King in the building. Drew, the usual suspects. I'll be trying to get everybody. It's just hard. So I try to make a better effort to get everybody. But yo, what's up, y'all? Let me read some of the super chats, and I gotta hear from the sickos tonight, man. I gotta hear from the sickos tonight, because I'm not gonna lie, like I'm just interested in hearing the reasoning of MJF gotta be hurt. I'm sorry, bro. I'm trying to stop bringing MJF up, but this is my man, bro. This is my man. Y'all know what I did the other day yesterday? I went through my old videos. I'm gonna show you before we get into it. I went through my old videos. I just got robbed all year as far as AEW. A little bit. I got fed good all year, but I got robbed. I had to go through MJF losing the Darby Allin in the squash match. Then I'm front row in Philly. The MJF celebration. Him getting the triple B back. I'm front row. What happens? Mark Davis comes out and ruin the party. But I'm gonna try to delete MJF out my head because I'm sick of getting screwed over all year. I'm sorry. Jim says AEW gets right to wrestling while WWE gets right to commercial. That's the difference. Nah, that's a fact, bro. The flow of these shows Like WWE, please, bro. Cause I'm a disgruntled WWE guy, bro. Real rap. I can't disrespect the sickos because I wasn't there since day one. But bro, AEW puts on a solid show. But compared, WWE could put on let's say an 8 out of 10 show. AEW could put on a 5 out of 10. I'm not saying that's what that was. What I'm saying is they could put on a worse show, but the fact that it's not 100,000 commercials. Oh my God, the WWE has no shot of putting on a good show because they kill the show with 1,000 commercials, dog. AEW, you can at least watch a match front to back and be like, oh, okay, appreciate that. Then you could go into a segment. Then you can actually see entrances without commercials. Then you actually could see the ring. You could see the barrier. You could see the... I understand, get your money, get ads, but my God, bro, I don't even want to get into that. Outsanity said, question for Bobby the Booker. Would you have beat and take women tag team champions off of Cross and Bang? Should it be a tournament or build a story? Or would you air it on TV or pay-per-view? Yo, Outsanity. Honestly, dog. Yo, see, the AEW. See, he's asking me something. Outsanity is asking me a question, and I'm just answering it. I don't think the AEW Women's Tag Team Championships are being booked like they're important, bro. I'm liking Megan Bayne and Lena Cross. I want to see more of Megan Bayne and Lena Cross. I want to see more of these two. The Brawling Birds, I like them, but what are they doing? I just see them do a squash match every time I turn around. Then I hear them talking about the World Cup. I want to see more of them. I want to see the women's tag. If this is going to be a thing, let's just not just throw random. Let it be a thing. Let it be a thing, bro. So that's why I'm not mad at this trio match that they booked at the end of it, because them rolling with Mercedes Moné is starting to be a thing. The only thing, they had the titles for a little while now. So, you know what I mean? The first thing I will be doing is putting Lena Cross and Mega Bang at least in some type of... I got to have them on Dynamite, dog. These two, they're just that incredible, dog. Sometimes we need to throw Lena Cross and them in there instead of some of these other matches that be random. But then, you know what I mean? I think they should have a good run going into All In as tag team champions. Another thing, too, they're always on 0 Hour. I'm sorry, bro. The sickos and the real AEW fans are watching 0 Hour. A lot of the casual fans, yes, AEW crowd, they're actually casual people that watch the product, too. We're not going to tune into 0 Hour. I love AEW. I'm not tuning into 0 Hour. Sorry. Even Megan, it's just like... Megan Bayne and Lena Cross, let's put some importance. Let's put them on the pedestal. You know what I mean? I love these two, dog. Y'all know I love Megan Bayne. Hold on, man. Let me see. Let me see what else, man. All right, we got oh damn, hold on. OZ said, great episode. I hope you watch Ospreay and Omega 1 and 2, even though it won't be as good as Rollins and Ray's 38. Yeah, now I see Forbidden Door. I see when they fought for the US IWGP title. I didn't see did I see the first one? I don't think I see the first one. I think I watched that one match full. Is Liv, Kevin Knight gonna Yeah, come on. Kevin Knight defended that title next week against Darby Allin. We know the outcome of that, though. Get This Work said Fire Dynamite tonight. Good show. Cool, yeah. OZ said love for Andrade, Razor Ramon style vignettes. Chico. Andrade different, OZ. Andrade different. Drew said we got to talk about how the matches are predicted. You mean predictable? Yeah, it's a lot of predictable things, but I ain't gonna lie. When Tony Khan books a lot of predictable things, that's when you know a curveball is getting thrown. That's what I've noticed the past few years. My man Warlock in the building, Bobby. I got one question for you. How you know, God, he's so over with that. OZ said this sicko doesn't want to hear you cry about MJF. See, OZ, I'm trying to forget about MJF, OZ. I'm trying. Look, listen, OZ. See, then that's when you get the narrative of, damn, Bobby Monsoon don't like. No, I love AEW, OZ. I love AEW. But how about this? How about let's just put MJF on the 0 hour then? Forget it. Who cares about MJF? It's when he comes up, the ratings don't go up, right? Who cares about MJF? He's not a draw, right? How about this? I even got a better one, OZ. Let's just let MJF go to the Fed. I don't think that'll be a good idea, bro. I know you got heat with MJF, but give my man some slack. He only dropped the belt in 2 or 3 months. Give my man some slack. And when he do it all in with Andrade, win, lose, or draw, is going to put Andrade over, man. Come on, OZ. Jim says, why can't he be in Knights Luke Skywalker? Said Jelly Roll. Jelly Roll is crazy, bro. Kim says MJF is hurt. That sounds good, but we haven't. The way he wrestled that Kenny Omega match, I don't know, but he could have, yeah, man, maybe took something for the pain. But we'll see. I'm over MJF. I don't want to even talk about MJF. I don't even care if they put him on 0 hour. I'm not even gonna lie. I wouldn't even care if he missed All In. You know what I mean? At this point, whatever they cook for MJF will be fire. I didn't get what I ultimately wanted at All In, so I'm letting it go, man. You said you wanted to hear from the sicko. Oh, yeah, I did say that. Delayed Grass says MJF in WWE will be a manager for... No, MJF will be one of them security guards in WWE, breaking up Brock Lesnar and Oba Fibby. He just wrestled a 5-star match with a tour MCL. Damn, yeah. He like that, bro. MJF is like that. All right, let me see where we going from here, man. All right, let me read some of the regular chats. Just kidding. What Gregory said? MJF for Collision Saturday. See, you said just kidding, Gregory, but that's something that'll really happen. MJF for Collision Saturday, but who knows, man? It's cool. Hope, Will, and Kenny don't have a 6-week Glaze Fest. Jordan. You my man. See, you my man. But don't say hope. Don't say hope. Yo, who in the chat? What's his name? OZ. MJF and Kenny's not about to have a Glaze Fest for 6 weeks. I'm all here for it. We're Goku and Vegeta. We're LeBron and Michael Jordan. I'm here for it. That's exactly what they're gonna do for 6 weeks. Ospreay's not going heel. He's not going crazy. Kenny Omega's definitely not going heel. He's not going crazy. Yeah, they're about to have a respect type of thing, bro. This is about to be babyface, and this is what the people wanted. So I'm here for it. I can't wait till All In. The Fed is dead. Don't say hope. Yeah, it's not hope. And another thing, people keep saying this makes it more unpredictable. Nothing makes it unpredictable. Will Ospreay is walking out of London with the title, bro. And if he doesn't, that'll be... It's just not even if he does it. He is, bro. He is, man. It's gonna be fire, though, bro. So it's like... According to reports, MJF called Kenny and Darby to beat him. MJF is the one making the decisions. MJF knows what he's doing. Yo, Kim, Yo, Kim, listen to what Kim said. I'm going to repeat this. According to reports, MJF called Kenny and Darby to beat him. MJF is the one making decisions. MJF knows what he's doing. That's what Kim just put in the super chat, y'all. If this is the case, Kim, yeah. No. If this is the case, bro, this goes into we got to go over Dynamite. I'm ready for the road to redemption. I'm ready for Kenny Omega and Kevin Knight. I'm ready for, you know what I mean, Bandito and Kyle Fletcher, which was still the show. Going into this topic goes into a rabbit hole of something else. Because if you're saying, yo, man, MJF wanted this, I'm going to look you in the eye and say, I don't care what MJF want. I don't care. Tony Khan's the booker. Whoever's the creative team is the creative team. The wrestlers, we could collaborate. But there's a reason why it's a difference. There's a reason why Tony Khan can't get in the ring and have a 5-star match. There's a reason why MJF can't start a wrestling promotion and it could be big as AEW. I'm all with collaborating. But if I'm Tony Khan, I'm sitting MJF down and telling him, no, bruv, I don't care what you want. I don't care what, let's collaborate. I can't say I don't care, but let's collaborate. But this is the final call at the end of the day. That's just me. Now, of course, injuries happen. There's politics. And let me be clear. This is way above my pay grade. You're talking to somebody at the McDonald's cash register saying that what I would do if I owned the McDonald's franchise. Trust me, I know it's above my pay grade. I'm just a mark like a lot of us. Just, you know, I mean, fantasy booking. But if you ask me, bro, if that's true, no, bro. MJF, you can have your idea, but I'm telling MJF, all right, we're dropping the belt to Kenny Omega. Can you make it to Redemption? Can we do this at Redemption? Because I think it's way bigger. We're in Canada. We could kind of, you know what I mean? I just think it's a bigger situation. We do it at Redemption. Now, maybe he couldn't have made it to Redemption. We don't know, bro. We don't know. The good thing is you don't got to worry about me going nuclear because I'm over the MJF thing, bro. He's not going to be in the main event. I'm over it. I'm letting it go. I'd rather own Burger King. Yo, you dumb, Raven. You dumb, bro. WWE is Mickey Mouse Company. Omega versus Ospreay will be match of the year candidate. And I agree with that, Delayed Grass. I think it'll be a match of the year. It might be match of the decade. It'll be the greatest. Let's say this. It might even be the greatest match of all time. Long-term storytelling. Is that the best option? Omega and Ospreay. Will it mean more for Ospreay to beat Omega? Or will it mean more for Ospreay to beat MJF? But the version of MJF I had in my head is different. I would have had Ospreay beat MJF after it seemed like nobody could beat MJF since he won the title in that Fatal 4-Way. I would have made MJF untouchable, dog, until All In. That's just me, though. Once again, it's above my pay grade. Oh, Bobby Marshall, you're an idiot. Great. I don't even want to get into it, bro. I like this version of Dynamite. I'm trying to stay in a good mood. Let's just go over Dynamite, man. Let's just jump right off. Y'all want to talk about AEW champions? Y'all want to talk about AEW champions? And this is a guy I got major heat with. He put the knife in my family back. I ain't feeling bull. I ain't feeling the bull. But my God, dog, this dude is oh my God, bro. Andrade. The rocket has been put on Andrade. And the crazy thing is, it's not forced either, bro. It's not forced. It just happened naturally. Now he's coming out with the baddies. Oh my God, bro. Incredible match with him and Jake Doyle, dog. Incredible match. Every time I see Andrade, it's been an incredible outing, dog. Shout out Andrade, man. Oh, man, dog. This dude is such a star, bro. Now he got the Dynamite diamond ring, y'all. Now, I'm not going to lie. This is why I'm not in such a bad mood, man. I said, I want to see MJF do something special next, man. And even though he's not in the main event, him having Andrade be the one to steal the ring, now we looking at Andrade and MJF at All In. The only thing, I know y'all gonna be surprised that I'm saying this. I feel like if Andrade facing MJF at All In, bro, yo, please, you gotta have Andrade go over, dog. And I know I ain't gonna lie, bro. I know that sounds insane coming from me because you know I'm an MJF mark. But yo, the momentum Andrade has right now, dog. Oh man, and I think MJF. This is why you build the heat as a heel, bro. This is why you're so on fire as a heel, so you could give the rub when it's time. It's time for Andrade to get the rub, dog. And y'all know that coming out of my mouth, after MJF done dropped the title 2 times. You know what I mean? It's saying a lot. But it's time for Andrade to get the rub at All In, beat MJF, and you know what I mean, like. I would just take the diamond ring, bro. I'd take the diamond ring, just yeah, man, put it to the side or something like that, man. This dude gonna be over at Wembley, dog. Real rap, bro. It's so good to see Andrade. Yo, I ain't gonna lie. Some people say, how you know? How you know? Yo, I ain't gonna lie, dog. You know I'm a fan. I'm a fan boy, man. But to see Andrade in the Fed get buried, bro, and for me to complain about him every single week, dog, then to see him come to AEW, get screwed over with the TKO contract, turn around and just somehow figure it out. It's just an incredible story arc for me, dog, personally, man. I'm gonna enjoy what Andrade does the next few months to it. The next 12 to 18 months, bro. I'm gonna enjoy Andrade and his trajectory. And trust me, dog. He needs to win the AEW title. It needs to be one of the Mexico events. It's gonna be a special thing to see, dog. Let me read some of these. All right, so we got Derek Jones. I gotta remember you, the usual suspects. Derek, what's up? What do you call a group of AW sickos? God. Oh, man, you coming with these college words. Hold on. I don't even know. Hold on. I ain't gonna lie. If I don't know how to pronounce a word, I like to look it up because I hate sounding like an idiot, dog. Hold on. All right. RECIDIVITS. Hey, chat, I know I sound like an idiot right now, but don't be scared to look up a word. Don't be scared to say you don't know nothing. The man that knows nothing, the man that knows everything admits he knows nothing. Hold on. Recidivist is a habitual or repeated offender, someone who relapses. Okay. AEW sicko recidivist who criminally watch AEW Collision and the pay-per-views every week and then watch Bobby Roode YouTube after. Oh. That's hard. Shout out to Derek Jones, man. Bro probably graduated from Princeton or something like that. I never even heard of that word. And I'm a wordsmith too, bro. Shout out to Derek Jones. Felicia's in the building. Andrade doing way better on his own and going after what he want. Come on, Felicia. You gonna send a shot at the family? You gonna send a shot at the Don Callis family? Ooh, Mr. MIQC said, or win the casino gauntlet. That's fire. Oh, Fearfully Confident said after he beats MJF, he gives the ring to Leo Rush. Yo, Fearfully Confident, that's fire. Instead of Leo Rush saying, it's fine, he said, it's mine. It's mine, yo. Yo, that'll be hard, dog. It's mine. Yo, that'll be kind of hard, Fearfully Confident. Yo, random, let me see. Tony said Andrade went from a fall to a rise in wrestling facts. Triple GPT says MJF is gonna get that belly treatment so AEW can stay above 500 ratings when he leave. Or Liv or Kevin Knight will defend the title first. Hold on, MJF is gonna get that belly treatment so AEW can stay at the belly treatment. Yo, Triple GPT, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I don't see MJF going for that, bro. Just the belly treatment is different. This is the thing, Triple GPT. When you get buried in the Fed, you get buried like Johnny Gargano, like Belly, like Brian Breaker. Shout out my man Wolf. I'm gonna be live with Wolf. We gonna try to go live tomorrow. My schedule been messing up. I've been doing my man dirty, but we gonna get it together. I'm gonna go live on Wolf. I'll show y'all his channel or whatever. I'm gonna try to go live yesterday because we're gonna be talking about this, dog. The creative for a lot of these wrestlers, dog, is like extremely, extremely, extremely horrible. When you get buried in the Fed, you get buried. I'm gonna be honest, dog. I don't like everything AEW does within a long shot. I haven't seen many people get buried in AEW. I can't name one wrestler that got buried, bro. Like buried? I'm talking about Johnny Gargano, Belly, buried to the point where your character takes a hit. Now you got people like Powerhouse Hobbs should have got booked a little bit better, or maybe Darby Allin should be booked stronger, or maybe Commander. I be forgetting about Commander. Commander's fired, dog. I forget about bro. Commander, you know what I mean? You got people that I feel like should be booked better, but then it's such a stacked card, and it's really one main show. You got Collision on the weekend, but you know what I mean? Let's be real. Dynamite is the show. You know what I mean? And then you got the pay-per-views. So Tony Khan has a problem of having such a stacked roster. And you know what I mean? One thing I can say though, I haven't seen anyone get completely buried, aka embarrassed. Commander just lost to Kyle Fletcher, and he kind of made my anxiety go up a little bit, dog. When people lose, it's just like you lose and win at the same time. Look at Swerve Strickland, bro, lost to Kenny Yo, Swerve has yo. Don't take this the wrong way and try to start any reignite any beef. But let's be real. Swerve has lost every big match this year, bro. He lost the Kenny Omega match, the big one. And he won a lot of important matches, but when it mattered the most for the EVP, he lost that one. When it mattered the most for the win to Owen, he lost that one too. So he's 0-2 in incredibly big matches. But it's almost like he won because the performances he gave was memorable performances. Him and Will Ospreay, the match of the year, if you ask me. Him and Kenny Omega, when we talking about matches of the year, that goes in that one too. Remember what he did with Bandito at Double or Nothing. So it's like Tony Khan knows how to book somebody to you know what I mean. They could be losing, but they're over. WWE, you're getting embarrassed, aka buried. Johnny Gargano is going to plank backstage until 2030 if you leave it up to Triple H. Braun Breaker's buried, y'all. Yeah, it's not even close, it's not even Braun Breaker's not even close. My man Wolf in the building. He said Jay White and Andrade are the two guys I want to face Ospreay as soon as they can. Top two matches I want to see, yeah. Yo, chat, Air Wolf, yo, chat, let me holler at you, bro. Let me holler at you real quick, chat. Because Wolf just said something, and I don't know. Remember, I wasn't around when Jay White, I had to look at old footage. I wasn't around when Jay White was really killing it in AEW. Jay White came back. And is Jay, all right, let me ask this. Is Jay White, is he a MJF? Is he a Swerve? Is he a Kenny? Is he a Ospreay? Cause I seen him come back. Y'all told me he was, but I'm not really. I don't even. What did he do tonight? Like he's facing the Dogs or something like that. He got such a he got put on such a pedestal. He has such an incredible return. And I'm waiting to see that Jay White y'all talking about, but maybe I gotta wait, or I don't know. He's doing a Bang Bang Gang thing with Edge and Christian. Give me Finley and Jay White at Redemption, man. We still got time. Let's get Finley and Jay White at Redemption, bro. He just came back, so maybe he needs time to get up on the car, but I don't know, man. But yeah, y'all told I'm looking forward to see. We haven't even seen Jay White wrestle. Why haven't we seen Jay White in the ring yet? Can somebody let me know, chat? Let me know. Once again, I'm just asking questions. I don't know. I'm not familiar with Jay White like that, bro. I seen old footage. I want to see new footage. I want to see, bro. Give me something on Collision or something, bro. Uh, Stefan said I need Willer Yuta at least to get a mid card belt. Yeah, I think he deserves it, bro. Willer Yuta fire, dog. Jay White is AEW's Finn. Stoner. Wow. Is he? Jay White is S tier. Just came back and had one match. Did he have one match, OZ? Yo, did he have one match? Triple GPT said, "We get, I respect you, I love you until All In main event." Yeah, we gonna talk about that, bro. I'm kind of happy this is happening because this is one thing the sickos are not gonna be able to disagree with. Yeah, I mean we're going to get a respect for we're gonna get respected to death for 5 weeks, but it'll be a great match. Jay White versus MJF at Full Gear years ago. I gotta see that. Eating my food and enjoying the street. Good, yo, my man, New Generation in the building. Zakir says Swerve got buried, Mystico got buried in AEW, and Hologram got buried in AEW, and Royce Keys got buried in AEW, and he didn't even win the AEW championship. Come on, bro. Swerve is one of AEW most important characters. Mystico is very, very important in the Mexico. Like Mexico got probably one of the most over entrances in AEW. Hologram is hurt. Royce Keys, Powerhouse Hobbs, he got booked extremely strong. Compared to what they're doing in the Fed, Powerhouse Hobbs got booked like Kenny Omega. Powerhouse Hobbs got booked like who else? MJF. Powerhouse Hobbs got booked like a world champion. Samoa Joe, he got booked like a world champion compared to what he's doing now. Begging, I don't even want to talk about it, bro. Dude was talking about. We gonna talk about that. Yo, Triple GPT is snapping, bro. Kim said, of course, Omega and Ospreay has a blood feud, and they are passing the torch. Of course, they would talk about the respect they built. Kim, no, 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 no. Blood feud? No, no. That's not. No. See, I think y'all be I think y'all be trying to rage bait me, dog. I keep falling for it, dog. Cause y'all people be making it sound like you don't like I love the main event. I can't wait to the main event. I can't wait to after All In I say that wow, this was the greatest main event I ever seen in my life. I can't wait. But Kim, you my man, but look. A blood feud is a prolonged, bitter conflict between family, clans, or groups characterized as a continuous cycle of retaliatory violence. Retaliatory violence. We're not getting no violence in Omega and Ospreay, but we don't need it, though. They're actually going to be a tag team in a trios match next week. Great. I'm liking it. Great. We love each other. Goku and Vegeta. Let's do it. All In main event. Let's do it, bro. I'm pumped up. But what I'm not going to do is call this a blood feud or call this a good guy versus bad guy. No, this is babyface versus babyface. This is two guys that respect and love each other. This is big brother versus little brother. The blood feud got flushed down the toilet, and I don't even care about it anymore. I'm done. This is Goku and Vegeta. And I'm all for it. I missed. This is what that is. I'm forward. Let's do it. I'm sure it's gonna be a love letter to wrestling. I can't wait till they start saying that. Watch the entire story, Bobby. All right, look. See, this is the thing. Listen, all right, look, listen to this. Say if I'm watching a story and say they had this big feud, right? They hated each other back then, but they don't hate each other now. So it's not no big feud. It's not no, it's respect thing. You know what I mean? It's just like somebody in the hood. You fade somebody in the hood. Y'all could have hated each other, but y'all fade and y'all got over it. And we might need to fade again, or we might need to just have a friendly fade again. But it's over. It's not gonna be that love there. We're not about to get in a shootout or stab each other, or you know what I mean, try to hurt each other's family. It's not gonna get to that point. We're not gonna get Swerve and Hangman. We're not getting that. We're gonna get the friendly fade, and that's about it. That's what this is, and it's going to be awesome. It's gonna be awesome, bro. Keep Holt and Sicko's feet to the fire. Preach. Yo, and I don't even want to, yo, I ain't gonna lie. Do you know how bad I want to say, I just want to crap on WWE 24/7? It's just, yo, I just can't cap for y'all, bro. I have to, if I'm not telling the truth, and I love AEW, I love everything they're doing, almost everything. But if I'm not telling the truth, I'm coming on here capping. And honestly, I feel like y'all deserve more than that, bro. I feel like y'all deserve more than that. Once again, for the 1,000th time, this is going to be a great match. This is going to be a great match. That's exactly what it's going to be. Just shut up and... Yo, this dude is dumb. He said, shut up and watch New Japan Pro Wrestling House of Glory. Yeah, man. Just shut up. Nah, that's hilarious, bro. Yo, y'all funny. Would you watch Back to the Future 3 and ignore part 1 and 2? Nah, I'm not ignoring it. I'm not ignoring it. I'm not ignoring it at all. Yeah, man. I'm not ignoring it, but Kim, we can't miscategorize this, bro. Yeah, man, like we can't miscategorize it and say it's a blood feud. This is Goku and Vegeta. Yeah, man. Well, let's just talk. Believe me, we might as well talk about it, man. We might as well talk about it, man. I'm a little jealous too, Chad. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Hold on, man. Where my phone at, dog? Damn, where my phone go, man? Damn. Damn, where the hell my phone go, bro? Ah, damn. I wanted to show y'all something. I think my phone dropped. Yeah, so you got the Kenny Omega celebration, man. And I ain't gonna lie, chat. This was a cool celebration, yeah, man. I'm just mad, like, dog, why my celebration had to get cut short, dog? Damn, I thought I saved it, bro. Hold on. Yeah, I'm hold on, chat. I'm mad, bro. Look at this, dog. Look what I had there doing, bro. Kenny Omega, he gets his full celebration. Nobody ripping down his stuff. And I'm over MJF, dog. I'm trying to be over it. Let me just say that, because I keep saying that, but I keep going back to it. But, you know what I mean? Not Kyle Fletcher. Kenny Omega, he gets his whole celebration. All his stuff intact, you know what I mean? I was front row. I'm ready to, I had the champagne going, man. We ready to celebrate, and we get 2 seconds until Mark Briscoe comes out and ruins everything. Kenny Omega gets his full celebration intact. Let me try to find this joint real quick, just in case anybody forgot, man. Hold on, man. Hold on, chat. Just in case anyone forgot, man. Your boy, y'all remember, your boy was front row, man. I was right there. Threw the belt in the trash.
Let's go, MJF! The Triple B is back! The Triple B is back!
Yeah, I forgot. I didn't even. Oh, I forgot. They didn't show the part. Damn, I forgot the part. Then right after that, y'all remember what happened? He said a few things. Mark. What is it? Mark Davis, Mark Jacob? No, Mark Briscoe. He came out and wound up ruining the whole celebration, ripping down the Triple B. But y'all got Kenny Omega. I bet y'all are happy, right? Kenny Omega, he didn't have to worry about no vandalism or anything. This was a fire promo from Kenny Omega and Will Ospreay. I'm over the bad guy, good guy thing, to be honest, chat. This is just what it is, and I'm just trying to. I'm gonna appreciate what it is, man. I'm happy to see. Let me not say that, bro. I'm gonna appreciate what it is, man. You know, man. No, that's a celebration. Bobby is fun. That show. Yeah, yo, lady. Yeah, no, I was definitely. I wish I got the video where Mark Briscoe ripped the joint down. But this was a cool promo, man. This was a cool promo, and yeah, I seen the Forbidden Door match, Kim too. I seen that Forbidden Door match. I gotta watch the New Japan Pro Wrestling match. Then we'll have this All-In match. Then Kenny Omega will pass the torch. Now, this is the thing I'm really worried about. Not even worried about. This was I'm interested in. You see Kenny Omega got a different look. You see Moxley. You see what he's staring at, Kenny? Kenny don't want no smoke with Moxley. Stop it. Kenny Omega, you a legend. But you know when Moxley start getting on that timing, it'll get weird. I wonder what role Moxley's about to play in this, man. I wonder why we didn't get Moxley versus Kenny Omega. Maybe it's too early. Holla at me, chat. I gotta bust it up with the chat. Yo, sickos gotta fill me in. Where do you think Moxley is gonna play into this? Because this is a glaze fest we're about to have. Make no doubt about it. Moxley's not going for that. Even though Kenny Omega and Ospreay, let's say they hated each other. Ospreay let it be clear that that's his brother and that's his man and that's his best friend and he looked up to him, and AEW is the epitome of Kenny Omega. Moxley ain't going for that. So chat, let me know, because maybe y'all can fill some holes in for me. Where does Moxley where does he play in the Kenny Omega feud? Fearfully Confident said, I'm gonna keep it a big Punk versus Cody, Ospreay versus Omega. Are these yo? Wow. Fearfully Confident said, man, are these main events double dates? Wow. That's a sicko. That's a sicko. Yo, I ain't gonna lie. Yo, that's a sicko. Yo, now Fearfully Confident, I'm gonna be real. Cause I've let it go. I came to the grips of this what we're doing. So I'm wondering how is Moxley gonna play into this? Cause he's like the wild card into this, if you ask me, bro. Kenny Omega and John, they just want to go into all in with all roses and petals and daisies. Remember the last time John Moxley had this look in his eyes, y'all? Even his wife, Renee, can't talk John Moxley out of what's in his head when he has this look in his eyes, y'all. The last time we see John Moxley have this look in his eyes, we haven't seen the AEW championship in over 9 months. This the last person Kenny Omega want to run into. Trust me, go have your classic with Will Ospreay. Because it'll get real different if Moxley start thinking about wanting that AEW gold around his waist. They talking about 2-belt. How about 2-belt Moxley? I don't know, man. There's a lot of lore in these two meeting. Kenny cheated to beat Moxley for the title. Moxley's reminded Kenny who he was, and he's gonna pay. Damn. AEW double dates is crazy. Mox got that look in his eye. Yeah, he did. Renee looking at him like, honey, yo, you can't. Yo, see Renee. See Renee. She seems like the type of woman she know. She knows her husband. She know when he got that look in his eye, he got that 1,000-yard stare. He's staring a hole through that title, man. This is going to be fire. This is Kim. This is the All-In main event is gonna be fire. But do you see the little bit of even if it's just a little bit? Do you see what happens when it's a little bit of vitriol? When it's a little bit of passion, aggression? When we know, like, oh snap, we don't know when Jon Moxley, if he cut it on Kenny Omega, we don't know how far he's gonna take it, bro. Shards of glass, spikes on the bat. You talking to the same man that took Will Ospreay out until bro, Moxley the reason why we're doing this All In. Y'all want to have your great main event match? Great. Thank Jon Moxley. Because he broke Will Ospreay down and he rebuilt him. He destroyed, then rebuilt Will Ospreay. He gave y'all the story on a silver platter. If you ask me, somebody's going to need to pay. Somebody's going to need to pay up for that, bro. Real rap. But if you said Kenny cheated, then yeah, we're going to need to run that fade back, Kenny. Expeditiously. This rivalry of Chef Kiss. Yeah, I want to see this, bro. I want to see this. Yeah, man. GPT said cut off by Mark Briscoe talking about Penguin. Yeah, in fact, Scorpio said TKO stands for Triple K Promotions. Oh, man. No, that's funny. Yo, Bobby Fade Masood. This is my favorite rivalry besides Swerve and Hangman. Yeah. Remember, everyone thought the Death Riders was Darby winning. Then Hangman came out. This is AEW storytelling, layered and nuanced. Yeah. Yeah. This is gonna be interesting. This is gonna be interesting. Without Moxley, oh man. I ain't gonna lie. This picture, that Moxley picture, is literally the only reason why we're not sitting up here arguing about this. You know what I mean? Even though it's good, but it's just like, God, we're about to do this for a few weeks. But as soon as I see Moxley, it's like, okay, this is not just gonna be this, dog. This is gonna be layered, like Kim said, and I could go for it, bro. I could go for it, man. Everyone's standing. Everyone is engaged. You know what I mean? People want to see this joint, dog. So I'm here for it, man. The Young Bucks come out. They got the Triple B. I don't even know why bro has his hands on the Triple B, man. My mistake. TKO stands for Triple K Operation. Triple K Operations is crazy. Bobby Sosa said the private jet WWE has up for sale will be all elite soon. Yo, that's funny. But yeah, this is a match, and now, yo, let me ask y'all, chat, how y'all feel about this now, man? We see that the star of this story, Bobby, is Moxley. You'll see. Damn. Kim, that's where they going? Yo, Kim, that's where they going with it? Ooh. Yo, Kim might got a point, dog. He said the star of the story is Moxley. And if you think about it, he is. He broke MJF. I mean, not broke it, but he hurt Will Ospreay's neck. Will Ospreay's whole redemption is surrounded around something that Jon Moxley done. Oh, yeah, let me not forget. He rebuilded Will Ospreay. Wow, dog. That's yo. This is kind of crazy. It's kind of crazy. Moxley is like Seth. He has planned out things. That makes sense. This match will be fire. Yo, Sean. Yeah, this match would be fire. But I think this match is literally just to put Kevin Knight. Y'all know how I just said you could lose in AEW and still go over. You could lose and still be, still have respect. You could lose and not be buried. This is exactly what we're gonna see from Kevin Knight at Redemption. You know what I mean? Is it a match that I can't? There's no. This is just for Kevin Knight long term wise. You know what I mean? This to build Kevin Knight equity in the company. Even though in a loss, he's gonna move up the ranks. They're gonna have an incredible match, and this is what Kenny Omega. I can't get mad at this match, y'all. I'm sorry. I can't get mad at this match. I could say I wanted a bigger match. I could say I wanted John Moxley versus Kenny Omega. I wanted this or that. But to be honest, Kenny Omega doesn't have too much time left as a wrestler. Yeah, man. From what y'all telling me. So if this is like his last time being champion, I'd rather him give the rug to a Kevin Knight, to a Kyle Fletcher, to a Andrade, just the people that's gonna be here the next 5 to 10 years. Rather, and because we're already gonna do the Moxley thing. I don't even know, bro. We don't have too much time. There's only 50 days until All In. It's a lot going on, dog. We don't have too much time. Yeah, Kenny Omega don't have too much time with the belt. So if I'm booking this, I'm booking the same exact way, bro. Have him beat Kevin Knight, even though it's random, even though it's really it's not that layered of a storyline. Besides, MJF owed him a title shot, so now Kenny Omega somehow has to fulfill that. But Kenny Omega said, "Man, I knew you had the it factor. You was a star. You running around with Don Callis. Then you got the heat with Don Callis and Kenny Omega. I mean, it could make sense, and we can't pass up on an opportunity for Kevin Knight to be on the big stage in front of Canada, and you know what I mean, doing what he's supposed to be doing, bro. I wanted Okada versus Kenny. Yeah. That'd be cool, but Okada's made, you know what I mean? Takeshita's made. We know he's gonna have these banger matches. Kenny Omega is only gonna defend the title what? One. He's not defending the title next week. He's defending at Redemption. I feel like Kenny Omega might only defend the title 2 times before All In. I feel like he's gonna do Redemption with Kevin Knight. He'll do one on Dynamite. I feel he'll defend one on Dynamite. The way Tony Khan booked a Collision, he might do one on Collision too. And then he's gonna do the All In match. So we'll see, man. We don't have too many defenses for Kevin Knight, so they got to be careful with that, man. Bobby, the dude. Yo, you funny, Gregory. Swerve, Fearfully Confident says Swerve is gonna put Knight over at All In by taking the title from him at All In and to baptize him and pay to get him over. Yo, I ain't gonna lie, Fearfully Confident. They haven't really followed up on that Swerve. They not even haven't followed up. They've been spreading that out pretty. They've been sprinkling this Swerve and Kevin Knight situation out. Cause remember, Swerve said the slick stuff to him. Not even slick. He told him like, "Yo, bro, you gonna have to basically get on Demon Time." Then he got on Demon Time, and then remember when they was in Philly, he walked past Swerve. So yeah, I'm wondering. Swerve is somewhere lurking. He probably spent this Dynamite under the ring. You know what I mean? Just waiting for his opportunity. This will be the appetizer before the main dish. Yeah, Swerve and Kevin Knight is just slow burn. Yeah, be a killer. That's what he said. I need Swerve versus Fletcher just because. Yeah, XT. Yeah, Swerve versus Fletcher would be fire, but Fletcher different, though. I ain't gonna lie. And I'm gonna tell y'all. Right now. We need Ospreay to get white hot, bro. As a baby face, when he gets that title, dog. Yo, he needs to. He really, really, really needs to get white hot. Because when we tell that Will Ospreay versus Kyle Fletcher, when we go back to that story, but I'm talking about them in their prime, at the top of their game, better than they've ever been in their wrestling career. We might have the greatest match of all time when Kyle get in there with Will Ospreay. But that's like, that might be all in 2027. Might be 2028, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Who else we got, man? Oh, let me read some of this. Ospreay Turner Hill, bro. Chris Collins. Whoa, hold on. Yo, Chris Collins, damn, I gotta get you on here, bro. We gotta watch Chris Collins, man. He the one who told me months ago we was doing Ospreay and Kenny Omega. Now he's saying Ospreay is gonna turn Hill. Yo, Chris, what makes you say that? Like, and Chris, is he gonna turn Hill before All In? Then Chris Collins, listen what the AEW sickos are telling me. They're telling me that we don't need to be. Hold, Chris, I'm gonna show you this joint. You already seen it on my joint. Hold on. Shout out my man. Jeffrey. This is what Jeffrey said. Respectfully, Bob. Remember this the video where I said I kind of rage baited y'all when I said the wrong main event was booked for All In. But respectfully, Bobby, this is the better. Even though I did think that, though, yeah, man, respectfully, Bobby, this is the better fight. Think of AEW like anime and not a Western show like WWE. In anime, people like competitive rivals because it's 50-50 even though it's face versus face. It's the same as Hangman and Swerve. That story started as face versus Hill, but it ended up being Hill and face story being deleted completely, just two people who wanted to kill each other, and I agree with that. Ospreay would have been Superman, MJF would have been the Dark Seed. I'm probably saying that wrong. And easily predicts Will Ospreay winning. But now with Kenny versus Will, you have Goku versus Vegeta, which makes the match unpredictable because you can see Kenny versus Ospreay winning. And you can see Kenny or Ospreay winning. I'm here to enjoy the ride. Now, Jeffrey, it sounds like Will Ospreay literally read this comment and went out there and said that. But we know, you know what I mean? Great minds think alike. That was 6 days ago, and Will Ospreay definitely mentioned that. Now I told Jeff this. This is what I told Jeff. Yo, what Triple GPT say, brother? Talk at the end of the day, AEW top draw. Only hope at being number one in 100 years is not to be. Yo, Triple GPT is hilarious. Hold on. Dan. Let me show y'all what I said. Yo, Jeff, even though I still wanted MJF and Ospreay again, you do make some great points. Will damn near repeated the same thing tonight. I agree with everything you said except it being predictable. We all know Ospreay's winning, bruv. So I agree with my man Jeff, but come on, Jeff. Come on, man. We know Ospreay winning. If Kenny Omega, I wouldn't even know what to say if Kenny Omega wins. Oh snap! We got this is redemption so far. Redemption looking fire, man. I mean Goku does. He always beat Vegeta for the most part. Bobby, what do you think of Chris Jericho bringing back his Painmaker character? Yo, Felicia, I was just thinking, yo, what is this? What is Chris Jericho Painmaker character? Is this something he just did in AEW or did he do this on the Indies? I ain't gonna lie, bro. I'm kind of. Is this fire? I mean, I don't. What is this, bro? I need to get caught up on this. Can somebody put? Is this supposed to be some like the psycho killer type thing? Jericho turned into the crow, or yo, 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 Seth Smoke a lot is dumb, bro. He turned into the crow. Like, is New Japan Pro Wrestling a pain maker? This is the pain killer. All right, so this is Fire Paymaker from New Japan. All right, this is the difference between WWE and AEW storytelling. WWE story surrounded around winning a belt. AEW is a part of a bigger story. Yeah, yeah, I get it. The pay filler. The Paymaker. Okay, I guess I gotta shut up and watch New Japan Pro Wrestling. Yo, let me say this, bro. I'm gonna say this, chat, and this is for the sickos too. Some of y'all are actually rational. Some of y'all are not. You got people like Felicia is trying to watch Collision. She doesn't know who Hangman Adam Page was, but she's trying to get into AEW. You can't knock somebody that's trying to get in AEW. Why am I bringing up Felicia? Because the bigger AEW gets, the more that they have to play the balance of appreciate all the sickos and everybody that knows everything, but you also have to fill some of this story in for the casual viewer. Now, thank God that I have a great community and y'all can fill me in without, what I mean, bashing me. Because I see other people be getting bashed, but as far as me, we'll argue back and forth, but y'all do a great job of filling me in. And y'all be right a lot of times. AEW, dog, they have to take a few seconds to fill us in on this. No one's gonna go back to New Japan Pro. How am I even supposed to reference this? I don't know if he's turning into the Undertaker. I don't know if he's turning into Sting, Doink the Clown. I don't know what he's doing. AEW, dog, I love AEW, but sometimes, dog, you can't expect everybody to know New Japan Pro Wrestling. Just take a few seconds to fill us in on the Painmaker. Shut up and watch the Painmaker. No, it's just, yo, I guarantee if you ask Tony Khan, does he care about the casual fan? He's going to say, yeah, bro. Because if he didn't care about the casual fan, bro, he wouldn't even care about the balance. He wouldn't care, dog. It would be straight all wrestling nerd stuff. He plays to his audience a lot, but he cares about the casual fan. He wants new people to watch wrestling. He wants new people to watch AEW. I watch this show every week. I had no idea of who the Painmaker was. Why do I have to chat to fill me in on the Painmaker was? I should be able to watch Dynamite, and you should be able to give me 45 seconds. You got to deal with New Japan Pro Wrestling. Give me something of who this character is, because it's on Redemption, and it's probably a good story. The Psycho Killer versus the Painmaker. Give me that story. Redemption is next week. Give me that, bro. 45 seconds. That's all I'm asking for. Oh, shut up and watch the show. All I'm asking for is 45 seconds, bro. You have to fill us in. I don't know what Chris Jericho was. I'm like, bro, what is this? It's not my fault that I don't know. It is whoever's the promotion is. You have to fill some of us in, bro. Dang, you ain't feeling Doink the Clown. No, I love Doink the Clown, yo. Mr. O, I love Doink the Clown, dog. Felicia said, Bobby, this was my first time seeing Jericho like this. I didn't know he had a character. No, I didn't either. A lot of people didn't. But some of these, I understand though, if you watch these other companies, you think everyone should be filled in. But no, this is what I'm saying. Hey, yo, Kim, I know you know all of this. I come to Kim sometimes in a Discord about to get filled in for some of this. But damn, where's that picture at? Oh damn, I think I missed that picture. I did. I wanted the whole card. I wanted to go back to the whole card because I wanted to show that the Psycho Killer versus the Painkiller. That sounds fire. The Psycho Killer and the Painkiller sounds fire. Just give me. I know who the Psycho Killer is because even if I've been watching AEW and I watched Tommaso, I never even heard of it before he started saying it in AEW. But then he come to AEW. He's been building a Psycho Killer, so I get the drill. He had the drill last week. Okay, this is his crazy side. We have 1 week until redemption. 45 seconds, just fill us in a little bit, just a little bit of who this guy is. And you don't even have to fill us in. Just reference him because a lot of us are already wrestling nerds. We're going to go and do the research anyway. Or New Japan Pro Wrestling. Like y'all see me do it online now. You know what I mean? But I think this Tommaso Ciampa, Chris Jericho, that's the only thing I got to say. But then he got the, yeah, man. Painkiller. This shirt is fire, bro. Hell is coming for you. I wouldn't probably wear it, but this shirt fire, bro. Give me that vignette, dog. Damn, I like this. I like this, bro. No, Jerry Stardust. Doink beat your ass with the fake R. Yeah, Doink was fire. Chris Jericho. Yo, yo, who said that? Chris Jericho. Oh my, yo, Jerry, you said that. Yo, yo, you heard that, Sir Smoke a lot. Chris Jericho is insane. Yo, that was an incredible play of words. Chris Jericho. Oh my God, that was hard, bro. Damn, that was hard. Tommaso Ciampa's getting buried. Come on, bro. Come on. Jay Swiss. Yo, Zach, come on, Zach, bro. Zach here. There's Tommaso not getting buried. Not nowhere, not even close, not by a long shot, dog. Tommaso Ciampa's getting booked the best he's been booked since NXT. Yeah, Chris Jericho is insane, bro. Bobby Jericho uses painkiller gimmick when he's in extreme matches. Yeah. Yo, a new generation. I mess with that. All I'm saying is I think AEW just needs to say if we didn't have the chat, we wouldn't know. There's thousands of people like Felicia and me out here that's watching this that doesn't. I remember back when I didn't go live and I didn't have the chat. Then I'll make a video about. I'll start joking on Chris Jericho. Then I'll have to wait to get backlash in the comments like, well, you don't know this, and that. I'm just saying 45 seconds to fill us in a little bit, especially they got to deal with New Japan. Yeah, man. It's not that hard. Oh, Chris Collins responded, I believe Death Rider's Will Ospreay has been showing signs of heelish characteristics. He will literally turn on his hero, taking him out. I see it happen during the match and all. Ooh. Yo, Chris, we gotta have a conversation on this joint. Definitely before All In, bro. Yo, Chris might have spoiled All In, and I think I need to say it too, just so that it could be out there for the AEW people because they might need to. I don't know, bro. Yo, Chris Collins said, I believe Death Rider Will Ospreay has been showing signs of heelish characteristics. He will literally turn on his quote-unquote hero, taking him out. I see it happening during the match at All In. Because when I'm reading that, I'm about to say, wait, Chris, I don't know, bro. We only got a few weeks until All In. We don't have too much time to be doing this. But he does it in All In. That's why we gotta talk, cause you know, I think that's a great idea. The only thing I will say about that is this, bro. I don't care what y'all say, bro. We go argue until the end. I'll give you Kenny Omega. AEW needs a baby face that's extremely over, bro. If you ask me, I really feel like they need a baby face that is extremely over. Osprey is like literally the only candidate right now, dog. It's like, so we turn Osprey Hill. Now you got MJF Super Hill. You got Osprey Super Hill. Who's, if Osprey goes Hill, who? Who's gonna be the over? I mean, people love Takeshita, but it's not gonna be Darby Allin. Not gonna be Jack Perry. Osprey is the only one, bro. I feel like, dog, this company needs a very, 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 they need that one baby face, dog. You know what I mean? Ricochet. Ricochet at Hill. And speaking of Ricochet, dog, I like him going with the trio titles, but I think Ricochet, dog, I would love for Ricochet to. I think he need to be jumping on Darby bumper, or I think if I'm booking Ricochet, dog, I'm having Ricochet go against anybody y'all love, because Ricochet's like literally one of the guys that got real heat, dog. Real people really don't like Ricochet. That needs to be utilized every and any chance, dog. I'm having Ricochet go nuclear. I'm having him do the most hillish stuff possible, dog. I'm having him yoke Tony Schiavone up for no reason. Disrespect. Yo, I ain't gonna lie, dog. Yo, don't give me the pen with Ricochet, dog. I get Ricochet canceled. But it's just like, yo, that's how you gotta book. So, yo, oh my God, I'll put the rocket on Ricochet as a heel though, dog. Oh my God, all of it. Hangman. Yo, OZ, Jay White, yo, OZ, don't say Jay White, OZ. Don't say Jay White. He's not getting, people love him. Why isn't he getting booked like if he's gonna be the next babyface? I haven't seen one match since he came back. Then they say Jay White is a heel. Hangman is the main character. And yo, Kim, that is the exact reason. Yo, Kim, real quick. Y'all saying Hangman, right? That is the exact reason I had a problem with him being on Collision. That is the exact reason. Because even though we're going to pass it to Osprey to be that top baby face, it's not like you can only be one. You can have a few up there. Hangman is up there. That's why Hangman, I don't care if Hangman sat up there. If I'm Tony Khan and Hangman is begging to me, saying his whole family's in Virginia, he wants to come back in Virginia, dog, I'm shutting all of that down. I'm telling Hangman to shut up. Redemption. You show up at Redemption because you're Hangman Adam Page, dog, and we're not doing this whole little, you know what I mean? No, you got effed over in the Texas Death Match. The next time we see your face, it needs to mean something. It needs to be significant. It doesn't need to be on a Collision where we're doing the World Cup and Conor McGregor. It doesn't need to be on there. Redemption. Hangman Adam Page needed to come back. I'm letting Tony Khan cook. It's way above my pay grade. So I'm going to let him cook. But yeah, you're right. Hangman is on. And that's the problem I had with him just debuting on Collision and it getting announced the night before at 10 p.m. That's the problem I had, bro. Because Hangman is one of them. And dog, and because we got these monster hills. We need some, you know what I mean? That babyface line, Bandito, we got a few solid ones, but I'm talking about ones that's super duper over. Osprey's the next one to get the rub, and I think you got Hangman up there. God, don't get me started on this, man. Let me see what Deck said. AEW doesn't need... Bet, Deck, come to the front of the line. Now, see, people like to clip this and like to say, oh my God, dog, Bobby Monsoon hates. That's why I hate clipping, because there's need to be context. Dex says AEW doesn't need a huge baby face. This ain't AEW. Cody tried to be that in AEW and we rejected that hard. AEW doesn't work that way. I'm going to tell you right now, Deck. No. AEW needs a big baby face, bro. Period. AEW doesn't work that way. Go tell Tony Khan that, who's trying to get a new TV deal. Go Tony Khan. Tony Khan, as much as y'all want to put Tony Khan over, he loves the sickos. But he also is trying to balance it out for the casual fan. The casual fan isn't going to understand all of this New Japan and intricacies and layers. Sometimes you have to simplify the story. Not all the time. That's great at AEW. They like to switch it up. But if you telling me right now that AEW doesn't need a baby face, bro, I highly disagree, dog. Why do you think we're doing all of this with Will Ospreay? Yo, Dak, think about it. He been writing this Will Ospreay storyline for a year now. You don't think he's been building this Will Ospreay up for a year now. You mean to tell me he's going to build this big Will Ospreay up at All In? He's going to get his championship at All In just to turn around and be heel, which will be a great shock factor. But that's the King of Pop's job, to go for the big pop. This is just like the John Cena thing where John Cena got tapped out. And I hate to even compare, but dog, nobody in Wembley or watching it wants to see Ospreay going heel. Oh, bro, okay, that's a great surprise. Honestly, dog, people don't want to see Ospreay, 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 dog, he's so over. He's so over. Let's not settle for a cheap big like what? Nah, bro. AEW needs a huge baby face though, dog. Seriously, bro. Cause this is still business. This is still about merch sales. Tony Khan owned the analytical company. He's still looking at the bottom line. It's some things he thinks everything is great. But it's some things. That's why I would love to hear what would Tony Khan want to approve, because he's got a lot of things going on that's good. But it's also some things that need to happen that, you know what I mean, that could make things a little bit better too. Let me catch up on some of the comments. Y'all gonna get me into this rabbit hole, bro. I know y'all pirated. Yo, come on. Triple GPT Pirate Redemption. I don't know, Triple GPT like that. It'd be a lot of people that be buying these AEW pay-per-views. I know I buy them. I support. Yeah, man. He dropped the ball, homie. Every big baby face at AEW has been rejected by the fans. That's interesting. Yo, Kim, we might got to get on the phone, bro. That's interesting. That's interesting. See, I wouldn't know that dynamic, because that would be another thing you'll have to take in consideration, to be honest. Rich said, Kyrie saying non-compete ends July 23rd. I love to see Mercedes with Kyrie again. Yeah. July 23rd. Yeah. Put Kyrie saying in AEW. Yeah. Yo, Rich, I agree. I like to see that. AEW faces are real life people with real life problems and vulnerabilities. If you are super cedar, it ain't gonna be an AEW. Yo, Kim, I guarantee. Watch Tony Khan make that pivot. Watch, and I guarantee, bro. I guarantee. At one point or another, he's gonna make that. He's gonna make that pivot. Chris Jordan cracking up. New generation, Bobby. What if Kenny turned heel or Will, because Kenny will keep the title at all costs. Plus, he would stick to the English crowd and deny Will Ospreay of his glory. If Kenny turned heel, yo, I ain't gonna lie, that'd be kind of fire, though. if yo, look, new generation, that might need to happen. Kenny turn heel. I'm watching Kenny in this promo too. I'm like, he kind of give off a heelish character to me. But yeah, man, I'm still seeing. Yeah, man, that would be fire though. And I wonder where All In is going to be next year because imagine that he pulled a rug under Ospreay and you got to wait 12 more. Oh, that would be a mean one. Yo, I like that better than Ospreay going heel. WWE is made by baby faces. WCW is made by heels. AEW characters are built on real life characters with real emotions, not over the top characters. I ain't gonna lie, Deck. I'm trying to find a response to that, but yo, you make a lot of sense. You make a lot of yo. I ain't gonna lie, Deck. What Deck just said might have made the most sense to me in a while from a sicko. He said WWE is made by baby faces. WCW is made by heels. AEW characters are built for real life characters with real emotions. Yo, shout out to Deck. Let me take a picture of this because I want to keep this in the back of my head, yo. I ain't gonna lie, that is an incredible response. I don't even Triple GPT, you got a rebuttal for that one? That's a good joint, yeah, man. I like that. Kenny is going part time. Ospreay gonna do something to make him semi-retire. Antoinette says, Bobby, do you not like all the questions versus what you grew up on? Do you not like all? What you mean? Do you not like all the questions? What you mean, Antoinette? FF Facts. Rando back. Yeah, yo, I ain't gonna lie. That was a. Because it's true. What over the top. WWE, they don't have no over the top characters. You can't even say Darby Allin is like that goth kid in school that will. I don't even want to say it. I don't want to trigger the algorithm, but he seems like the kid in school that would do some stuff at school. Uh, yeah, I kind of like that though. That response kind of took me back a little bit because it's a fact. Yeah, but I never even looked at it like that. Y'all know who I want to see at Redemption? Y'all know who I want to see at Redemption? Let's get my man back into the mix, bro. Oh my god, dog. I think when he come back, I think he gonna come back with a new music, new approach, new character. I think when Buddy Matthews come back, dog, I would love to see bro get booked incredible, man. I want to see Buddy Matthews. It's kind of like he got the Brody King effect, man. Somebody that the people love. Oh yeah, they was in the what's that thing? What's that group called? I forgot what that group was called, bro. But him, Alistair Black, Malachi Black, and yo, what was that group called again, yo? Buddy, Brody, or Bandito? I gotta go. I like them all, but Bandito different, bro. Man, I can't wait for Buddy Matthews to return. Buddy Murphy. House of Black. Yeah. House of Black. Yeah. House of Black. Fire. So yeah, man. I think he's gonna come with a whole new gimmick, man. I can't wait to see what they're gonna do with him, man. Uh, Let me see what else happened. Oh yeah, man. It's on the. Oh yeah, Hounds of Hell. I thought it was House of Black. Yo, Bobby, the right path is to turn Osprey Hill, but not at all in. He has to embrace the venom Moxley injected into him. Osprey needs to turn heel sometime by the end of the year. So who is if Osprey turn heel? Who does he go against? Andrade, um, Kenny Omega a few more times. Hang, I don't even know, bro. Lady said, anyone see Dark Side of the Ring episode last night? Tony Khan was in it. Jeff Jarrett talked about Owen Hart. Damn, nah, I gotta catch up on that. I've been meaning to catch up on that. Damn, nah, I ain't see that, lady. Good looking for the five. Osprey spent most of his career in New Japan as a heel. For real? Why can't Will Osprey be a babyface? Do too. I don't know. It's kind of weird. I'm wondering how that's gonna play out, man. Yo, this is interesting. It's definitely interesting, yo. Buddy Jack, yeah, facts. The moment Kenny Omega taking his boots off in the ring, all in. Yeah, Bobby, that's what I'm saying. Osprey is a big time heel. Osprey Hill? Osprey Hill? I ain't gonna lie, y'all kind of got me growing into this idea, dog. I ain't gonna lie. Yo, Kim, you might be right. I gotta go all the way back. I gotta see Osprey and Hill in New Japan to put it all together, dog. I'm seeing it a little bit, man. No, you can't do that. Osprey has building to be a baby face, but a flawed baby face. We don't need that, Bobby. Dude, it's crazy. Yeah, it's interesting. It's interesting where they could go. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, dog. It's definitely. It got me. The more this goes on, the more I see why they took MJF out. Because Osprey being babyface and being over as a babyface would have been. I'm thinking that would have been the best direction. But now, unless if he goes heel, I'm just worried about who else. Who else does he have to really have these memorable feuds with? But then you said like a flawed baby face. People could love him, but he still could flip that switch, as we seen with Swerve Strickland. It's kind of like Swerve if you think about it. Swerve is a heel, but he's still over. You're not going to an AEW show without somebody screaming whose house. It don't matter what Swerve does, bro. They're gonna always dance. They're gonna always do whose house. They're gonna always love Prince Nana. And to be honest, Swerve might be the template for the booking and the creative. When they talk about Osprey, Swerve might be the template because it's like the perfect situation of, you know what I mean? I don't even know if you call Swerve a Hill or babyface, bro. But he's somebody that's over so much, bro. He could be cool. He could get on. Swerve could be cool, but he could get on. He could go to a dark side too, and the same as Osprey, dog. And you know, Swerve and Ospreay is like, yeah, man, they hand in hand. Little Yachty and the team who Prince Mama. Nah, that's a fact. The promo is way better than whatever on Raw. Yeah, it was. MJF is a piece of crap, but we love him. Ospreay just melt into Mox, but more intense. Yeah, yeah, this could get interesting. This could get interesting. Real quick, we got my man, the Don Callis family. Yo, I'm not gonna lie, chat. This roster stacked. Um, I, I'm having a hard time, dog. Like, I love Willow, bro. But when I talk about my top five, dog, I might gotta trade Willow for Kyle Fletcher, man. I love Willow to death too, dog. But yo, every time I can't remember any time I seen this dude in the ring, bro, and I just wasn't in awe, dog. This just his ability to be able to like what he did with Commander tonight was just incredible, dog. Like Commander, I haven't seen Commanders. The last time I seen Commander, I was at Collision. It was my first AEW show like 2 years ago, bro. I haven't seen a Commander match since then. Commander is like not even. It's like not even competition for somebody like Kyle Fletcher. But they go in there, they tell this story. Kyle Fletcher dominating the match in the beginning. Commander starts getting momentum. And it's just like this match, if you watch this match from front to back, this was an incredible match, dog. And I see Kyle Fletcher do this time and time and time again, dog. This dude is different. When him and Will Ospreay, when it's time for them to go for the AEW championship, yo, that will feed generations upon generations of people, of families. You talk about we're gonna be getting generational wealth as far as professional wrestling when it's time to tell that story. And the fact that it's actually a story there, they was calling Kyle Fletcher the young Will Ospreay. He was in Will Ospreay's shadow. The fact that creative is purposely keeping these two away from each other because the inevitable will happen when they have to face again. And it's yo, we're talking about, and this is going to be the problem with WWE. You can't tell slop storylines for so long. And it's just like, you mean AEW is just sitting on jewels after jewels after. They got so many. They have a treasure of diamonds when it comes to storytelling. Just sitting, people damn near almost forgot about it. But me, I've been watching long enough where I know that, you know what I mean. I know that you was under Will Ospreay, you know what I mean. I know when Will Ospreay gets that title, he's going to have to run into Kyle Fletcher at some point. And that might be the greatest match we'll ever see, dog. Dog, I ain't gonna lie, man. Kyle Fletcher is different, bro. I don't know what y'all think, y'all, but if you watch, yo, this dude is different. This dude is different, dog. The ability to put, yo, I ain't gonna lie. I don't think I've seen anything like this since Shawn Michaels, dog. The ability to sell, the ability to be on the offense, the ability to hold the TNT title, the international title, the ability to tell stories, promos. Like, my God, dog. Dude is different, bro. I don't think we want Kyle. Yo, come on, man. Felicia said Kyle Pepto-Bismol. Come on, dog. And yo, I ain't gonna lie, chat. You know another reason why I like Kyle? Because he is great. But when he wear that pink, man, I ain't gonna lie, dog, it hit a nostalgia factor for me because it remind me of Bret Hart, dog. It remind me of Owen Hart. It remind me of the Hart Foundation. So I am biased too. But even without that, I don't care what color he wore, bro. Yo, this dude is one of the most entertaining dudes they got on this roster, man. Bobby, he ain't Shawn Michaels. You tripping? Shintendo. All right, Shintendo. Say if I'm tripping. I could take that. But if you say and you see this guy in that ring, bro, and he doesn't give you greatness, you can't see the upside. I gotta disagree, bro. I gotta disagree, man. Uh, Chris Collins says Fletcher is honestly arguably the best wrestler on this planet today. Yo, Chris Collins, we disagree on a lot. We agree on some things. This will be one of the things I agree on, bro. That dude is, it's incredible, dog. Believability. It means everything. Believability, and look how many matches I feel like he has so many. He still got to get in there with Swerve and have a classic. I'm pretty sure they probably already got to it, but he got to have one with him. He got one with Ospreay. I think we're gonna do Okada, Ospreay, and no, we're gonna do Okada, Takeshita, and Kyle Fletcher at All In. I think we should do Kyle Fletcher, Okada, and Takeshita at All In. And chat, once again, I'm gonna do this. Yo, Triple GPT. Look at the people in the stadium, Triple GPT. I do this with WWE too. Look at this. Everyone's standing up. Everyone is engaged. Look at these kids. This is how kids supposed to be. You're supposed to be damn near jumping over the barricade at a wrestling show. Look at this guy. This dude is like, whoa, dog. This is how you're supposed to look at a wrestling show. I could pull up any random picture from the past Raw or Crackdown. You're going to see nothing but the faces of boredom. Triple G, this is what I'm talking about with the Fed. That's the biggest problem with the Fed, dog. Nothing matters. Nothing matters in the Fed, dog. So, WWE lost his touch. They fit for it. Kyle is in the Fed, wanted Austin Theory. Kyle is what the Fed wanted Austin Theory to be, yeah. And this is the thing. See, this is why you got to collaborate. I feel like, the creative, Tony Khan should have the final say. But it's also important to collaborate too, dog. Because I'm pretty sure if you collaborate with Austin Theory, he's booking stuff that's a hell of a lot better than whatever he's doing, dog. Let me see something, man. Yo, chat. Look at the difference. Look at the difference, y'all. Look at this. Look at dog, these dudes are bored out of their mind. Now this girl, I don't know what she's looking at. I don't know what she's surprised at, dog. She just got the 1,000-yard stare probably from boredom. Look at people are on their phones. Look at this. This dude is about to leave. Just bored out of your mind. It's a difference, dog. I'm telling you, man. Bailey and a hobo is crazy, dog. I haven't heard that term in a while, bro. A hobo is insane. Supporting the toy parents that bought them. Yeah, you go to a WWE event, it's like punishment from your what's the name? From your mom and dad. You got bad grades. Oh, here you go. Nope, you keep the PS5. I'm still gonna get you GTA 6. You could still keep your phone too. Here are 2 tickets to Raw on Netflix. I see difference. And 11,000 people and 3,000 people are different. Yo, you funny, bro. Dude, I can't even. Yeah, shout out to Triple GPT. I ain't gonna lie. I know y'all probably. I can't even say nothing. He said the difference is 11,000 people and 3,000. Yeah, and actually, oh, hear that picture, girl. And actually, I gotta be real. Triple GPT, he did say something. What did he say? Oh yeah, I gotta be real. This is what he talk about, chat. He said, "Nah, Lord have mercy on my soul. No sellout for 3,000 people in Boston. Mercedes Hotel. This needs to be a talking point." I mean, but y'all know I held it down, y'all. This is my response. The World Cup is on still, man. Yeah, man. I don't know if Ronaldo's still in it, but I mean, people still got the World Cup going. But I ain't gonna lie, dog. I can't even explain it. It is kind of weird. This was still a good venue. All right. So, all right. Triple GPT. You know, I'm not even the biggest fan of this decision, but it is what it is. How much you want to bet Dynamite is over 700? I think Dynamite. Not even think. I'm pretty sure Dynamite is gonna be at over 700. Easy, easy, easy. So we'll see. As soon as the numbers come out, you know what I mean. I'm gonna hit you on X. I got Dynamite over 700. Triple GPT. World Cup sucks. How have you been, bro? How many tickets has WWE sold at Madison Square Garden? That's a good question. Hold on, let me look at this Saturday Night Lame event. Hold on. All out. Summer tour. Let me see. Saturday night. Collision. Damn, they don't even have the tickets for Saturday Night Main Event. Yo, come on, WrestleTix. Where's the? Come on, man. What's going on with the tickets for Saturday Night Lame Event? They don't even have them. WWE done paid WrestleTix to not drop them. You see this? I'm not even making this up. Where are the tickets for Saturday Night's Lame Event? Is it that bad? Hold on, bro. Nah, this is wild, bro. Night Main Event. Hold on, bro. Saturday Night Main Event tickets. Hey, Triple GPT. Hey man, it's a lot. Yo, do you see? I don't know if this Saturday Night's Lame Event or the Democratic National Convention. I don't know if this is Saturday night's main event or a straight meeting for the Crips. It ain't nothing but blue available. Dog. This is insane. They paid WrestleTix not to look at all these tickets available. This is Madison Square Garden. This is the place you said MJF wanted to go to so bad. Give me a break. This is trash. This is Madison Square Garden. They can't give out the tickets for free. Yo, you can't make this up. Oh my God, dog. This is an available ticket. This is a resale. One of the worst investments you could make. This is an available ticket, $1,500. When the last time, and that's before the 30%. When the last time you could get a third row ticket for a WWE event for $1,500? They can't even move that. All the tickets right here is comp tickets. This is insane, dog. Yo, dog. Stop. 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 This event is Saturday. This is crazy. Everyone. Everyone got tickets to the World Cup instead. Yeah, I guess that's what it is, dog. Saturday night's main event. But hey, Triple GPT, look at the bright side. It's going to be sold out of tarps once again. So at least something's getting put to good use. Yo, wow, bro. That's insane. WrestleTix, the tickets are so low. WrestleTix don't even want to post them. I've never seen them not post an event. I gotta ask, bro, man. Hold on, bro. We gotta figure this out. Hey, big fan of the page. Yeah, we gotta figure this out, chat. Hold on, we gonna finish AEW. Quick question. Maybe I missed is there any updates or Saturday night main event tickets sold? He probably won't respond, but at least we gonna throw that out in the universe real quick, man. We want to know, bro. God, that's embarrassing. All right, let me see. Let me see what else we got, man. The Fed is done. Grandpa Punk not a senior citizen at this point. This is AEW has some ex-WWE talent who either released or waited out their contracts to the end. Most of AEW roster is from New Japan. Those wanted exposure New Japan couldn't give, and people running away from TNA. Yeah? That's interesting. All right, let me see what else happened. We talked about Andrade, Kenny Omega. Oh, yeah. I think that was about it. The last we got... Megan Bain, Leonard Cross. I mean, this was a cool match. Yeah. Yeah, I don't even know what to say about this match. Monet most excited return. Yo, why you keep saying that? Yeah, Mercedes, man. I don't know. This is a cool match, I guess. I mean, yo, chat. Now that I'm thinking about it, where the hell was Tekla at, bro? Yo, hold on, chat. Oh, we running a little bit late, but hold on, dog. I got a question, bro. Hold Hold on. Oh, freak. Oh, nah. Let me rephrase this. Hold on, y'all. Give me a second. Who Mercedes fight at all in chat? Are they about to do this? Let me know in the poll. Who is Mercedes Moné fighting at All In? Cause they just did this. We didn't even see Tekla. Like, come on, bro. And I love Willow Nightingale, dog. Y'all know, man. That's she in my top 5. Even though I said Kyle Fletcher might take a spot. Yeah, I love Willow, bro. She in my top 5. But Tekla? What Tekla been doing all year has been nothing short of incredible. Does Tekla drop the title at Redemption? Oh, damn. Does Shorty drop the title at Redemption? And then you do Willow and Mercedes? Then what do you do with Tekla? I think Tekla needs to be walking into All In with the title, bro. And honestly, dog, she needs to be rewarded about the amazing title reign she's been on, dog. And nothing short of incredible. Everything she's been doing. Literally, dog, she is the Forbidden Door outside of Will Ospreay and what's her name? Outside of Will Ospreay and Swerve Strickland, Tekla was the most memorable thing that happened at Forbidden Door. It's not even close, dog. We had some great matches at Forbidden Door, but we know what it is, bro. We put New Japan Pro Wrestling over. We Stardom, all of this stuff. She's the reason why I even will look up Stardom. Starlight Kid, she's the reason why I would even care the slightest. I would even give the slightest F about a Starlight Kid, bro. Tekla, I love Willow. Willow in my top 5, bro. But stop it, dog. Let's do Tekla. If we could do Will Ospreay and if we could do Will Ospreay and Kenny Omega, we could do Tekla and Mercedes Moné. We could do that, bro. Plus, we already seen Willow and dog. Nah, bro. Stop. Let me holler at the chat, bro. They need to stop this, bro. We already seen Willow. We seen Willow and CEO already, bro. We seen when CEO took the title from Willow. Then we seen Willow get the title back, and we seen everything in between. I love Willow to death. Let's do Mercedes and Tekla at All In. Because I don't see anything else she could do if she's not putting her world title on the line versus Mercedes. And if I'm booking it, I'm having her beat Mercedes Moné. That's how much of a Tekla mark I am, bro. Like, come on, dog. This gotta stop, dog. I only know Starlight Kid from Tekla. Facts. I love Tekla, but it's spoilers. Willow Knight wins the AEW World Champion. That's corny, bro. That's corny. So what does Tekla do if, Chris, I hope you wrong, bro. Like, come on. What do? You get you hold the title. She'd been holding the division down. Remember when, shout out to Chris Statlander, but remember when she won, we didn't have the most excited title reign from Chris Statlander. She had the strap match with Chris ever since that gold got around her waist, dog. She been over. Like, come on, bro. And I once again, bro, I love Willow. I feel bad even saying this, but man, like, I'm capping if I'm just sitting here ignoring. That's the one thing about me, bro. I could love a wrestler, but I'm not gonna ignore what I think is just best for business, best for the division. It's a match I think people will like to see. We've seen Willow and CEO already. but not her is so unfair. Tekla ain't loser. Tekla is not special. Frank, bro, Frank, I'm wondering if you're watching AEW saying Tekla not special. From her theme music, her promos. Now, not saying her promos is 10 out of 10 all the time. She comes off a little bit iffy sometimes, but more times than not, she could tell a great promo, great vignettes, the intro music, the toxic spider, dog. Everything about this woman is straight over, dog. The faction, everything. They're just, oh, bro. Well, yeah, Willow to death. Sorry, redemption. Fearfully confident. Sorry, redemption. Oh, Tony Khan is faded. Too many. Yo, this dude is dumb. Too many cases. Yo, this dude is funny. Look at this, dog. This chick is over, bro. She got the grills on her teeth too. This is fire, dog. Come on, bro. Nah, bro. Nah, dog. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry, bro. This gonna be the first time ever, dog. Just like it'll be the first time ever for me. Just like it'll be the first time ever for me to root against MJF if he goes against Andrade. This would be the first time ever, dog. Yo, what? Hold on, chat. Let me end the poll real quick because I'm seeing we supposed to get up out of here, but it's still a few things we gotta go over. Hold on, chat. So the poll says Tony doesn't care. He wants that new the new Japan story. Yo, this dude is hilarious, dog. Oh my god. Who Mercedes fighting all in? Tekla. Okay. All right, so now I got faith now, y'all. I got faith. I got faith, y'all. I could be overlooking it. Y'all said Tekla, so I'm gonna just go with y'all. I could be overlooking it, but so Mercedes Monet got she has a message for this. I guess this is the new name of the faction. Hey, this is the new name of the faction, y'all. BDE. Y'all know if this was the Fed, bro, I would be going. I would be going like BD. Ah, let's just go to the next subject, bro. This is the new faction, y'all. BDE. Sickos, front of the line. What y'all think of the new faction going into All In? Hey, the sickos, get to the front of the line. This is the new faction. BDE. There's no way that's the name, Bobby. She just saying that. Hey, Sizzle, I don't know, man. Hey, Sizzle, I don't. Whatever. It's just a caption, bro. What if it wasn't, dog? She come out with the BDE shirts. Worst name out here. Why? Yeah, I know she trolling. That's not the name of the faction, Bobby. You are cooked. Nah, I know, I know, but hey. And people going with it, man. People think this is great. Why is Megan in this faction? Tony Attitude Era booking. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, Megan. See, Megan has a lot of time. She got a lot of time. Where is Penelope for that? She probably still just injured. Watched Tekla promo earlier today. Where's it at? Yeah, where's she saying that? AEW's TL. Yo, this is AEW TLC. I love TLC, but I don't know, man. I don't know, man. BDE might get her, man. Megan needs to lose that dumbass interest. Yeah, this is what it is, man. Oh, Tony Khan says something.
You want me to bring a pay-per-view?
Can we talk about Britt Baker yet? The DMD, yeah. Yo, when Britt Baker finally comes, that's going to be crazy.
Now, a lot of you are going to be here tomorrow, right? Are you going to be really loud and make a lot of noise? Okay, well, I think it's safe to say, barring anything unforeseen, I expect to have a great AEW collision tomorrow. And barring anything unforeseen, when I come out here after collision tomorrow night, I expect that you are going to be well on your way to securing Boston their first ever AEW pay-per-view.
Seems like Boston's getting a pay-per-view. Yo, before I get up out of here, did y'all hear about this? Let me see if there's any news on this, MJF. He's taking some time off TV. The outlet was also told that MJF would still be factored in the all-in plans, but we weren't told what capacity. I really, yo, Kim. I know y'all keep saying injury, but we're not. Usually, if it's an injury, we're getting reports of an injury. This doesn't seem like an injury situation. This seems like the direction that they're going. I would really love to know what is this about? Yeah, I would love to know what's this about, man. GPT kidnapped MJF. The man is still hurt. Full stop. This is exactly what I said earlier, Bobby. Yeah, but look, you said the man is still hurt fearfully, but I'm usually we get that. Yo, he got to go through surgery or he's nursing an injury. We're not getting any of them reports like that. He wants to be a movie star now. I mean, we're gonna see. I ain't gonna lie, we're gonna see. We're gonna see, bro. He's not going anywhere. We'll just see how this plays out, man. Let me see if it's anything else. Let's observer. Yeah, we'll see. He probably got a movie for real, for real. You think Shatenta? Bobby, quick question. Why is Jalen Brunson dressed like he robbing an ATM on that poster with Roman in the middle of the summer wearing a Nah, facts. Nah, facts. Hurting for a title back. They already reported it weeks ago he was hurt. Damn. Maybe it is, man. I wouldn't be surprised, bro. On Stardom X account, they uploaded Triangle of Madness. All right, let me see something here. Hold on. Stardom. We are Stardom. Oh, maybe she's in that tournament. Damn, I don't see it. Here we go. Smash the like button. Yeah. Please hit the like button. Jacob got to take the skelly off. Nah, facts. Yeah, I don't see Tekla join on Stardom. Yo, if you got X, try to Oh, here we go.
Tekla's back, and look, she's brought her best friends.
Yo, what's the name? Been on that beard like Stone Cold.
Look, guys, this is Stardom. This is Stardom.
Why does it look like this, bro?
And Stardom, huh? Stardom is dead. The way it looks to me. Listen, we got an announcement to make.
I could smell the liquor on Tekla's breath through the screen.
Madness is challenging for Artist of Stardom this Saturday. Woo! God's Eye is dead. Whoa.
스타덤은 나 맨날 곧자이가 오마이を倒してやる
Shooty, relax. Girl, sit her ass down. Sit her ass down. God's Eye is over. We're gonna break your little babies. There's nothing you can do about it. Julia also has an announcement.
We'll be entering.
Consider.
I don't know what to think about that, chat. I ain't gonna lie, bro. The production is ass, though. I'm sorry. I know it's different. It's Japan, but yeah, come on. You gotta step your production up, dog. I can't take that shit serious, bro. I ain't gonna lie, dog. Artists at Stardom are their chilled. It's a live stream, Bobby. Oh, I mean,
스타덤은 나 맨날
I gotta get used to that. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. I'm so used to the West and how we produce over here. I gotta I be trying to watch that, but sometimes, dog, I need somebody to translate. I don't know, bro. I just need time to get into. Yeah, man. I just need time, bro. Hold on. What's that smoke? Yo! Dog. Oh my God. That might have been the most fire bar I heard in so long. Yo, Sir Smoke-A-Lot said tequila. Tequila, not tequila, but tequila. Oh, yo, that might have been the most fire play on words I've heard, bro. That y'all drawing tonight in a good way. That and Chris Jericho fire. That tech kill, that's a fire play on words, bro. Yeah, bro, he do music or something. Sir Smoke a lot do something. Tech Killer is hard. Oh my god. Triple GPT said, just say how it was tonight. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Triple GPT, I would say it's trash, but I also gotta know that it's different. You know what I mean? That's one thing I'm starting to learn slowly. When you're watching New Japan Pro Wrestling and Stardom, it's not like it's just a different presentation. Cause let's be real, they have the budget. They got the bag. We're talking about Japan. You know what I mean? Like they got the bag. They could make some clean production, but it's just that's just not what they're doing. It's different. So that's the only reason why I don't jump down on Stardom, and I just need time to get acclimated with it. You know what I mean? Cause I kind of like I just need time, dog. That's all it is. Yeah, man. I don't want to I don't like talking down on something I don't understand. You know what I mean? Like I like to understand what's going on, and then I could give a honest assessment if I like or don't like something. That's why it was hard at AEW at first because it's like I didn't like a lot of stuff, but I didn't understand a lot of stuff. So now when I don't like something, especially when I understand it, I can stand on it 100 times more. So the Stardom thing, I can't say. Yeah, man. That's the first thing I think that the production is trash. But I also got to be fair and be like, you know, what I mean, they're in Japan, they're producing a certain way, they catering to a certain audience, and I got to put on a different lens watching something like that. Tequila, Tequila versus Smoke a lot. It's crazy. Yo, that's hilarious. Tony Khan shows why he's better than Triple H. Facts. Why you say that? They have some of my favorite matches, but I feel you. Yeah, yeah, man. Yeah, they got some of the favorite matches. Yeah, man. Oh yeah, real quick, y'all. I don't care who your favorite is on the redemption card. This will steal the show. I don't care who you like or who your favorite is on this redemption card. I don't care if it's Kenny Omega. I don't care what Will Ospreay's doing. I don't care what John Moxley's doing. This will steal the show. And oh my God, bro. Only thing I don't like is Bandito's going to lose another good one. But I can't say I ain't going to like it. What are you going to do? Beat Kyle Fletcher? Like, stop it. Damn, look at what he said. He lost to MJF in a world title match. Bandito lost to Andrade. He lost to Moxley. He lost to Swerve and to Owen. Bandito just lost another. Did he? No, he beat. Yeah, he lost to Moxley last. He lost to Swerve and to Owen before that, and now he's gonna lose to Kyle Fletcher. But this is the perfect example of what I meant before of how Triple GPT. Do you see this? Bandito is on a horrible losing streak this year. But do you see how this guy is not buried? He's Bandito is over. I don't yeah, man, I don't know. Maybe it's just I'm just getting notice of him. But dude is over like never before, bro. He's getting more and more and more over. Ring of Honor champion. This is how you book somebody and don't bury him. This is how you book somebody and they could lose but still be strong as a bull, dog. Oh, I can't wait. I can't wait for this one, man. This gonna be special, dog. My client is winning. Losing at AEW can actually set you up in a yeah. And that's all they're doing right now. They're setting Bandito up, man. Yeah, dog, this gonna be special. Buried Bandito, Mookie, come on, bro. He not buried. I think getting buried is like getting embarrassed. Getting buried is your character takes steps back. Bandito going crazy, bro. Then he could win. He could win this match. That's the thing. When Bandito actually wins, it's gonna come out of nowhere. Anyone can get over with 3K. Come on, man. Redemption definitely doing over 3K, man. I'm pretty sure Redemption is hold on, let me see these. Did they got the tickets up for Redemption? Yeah, I know Redemption doing pretty good. The 3K no sellout is crazy, dog. Hold on, let me see if they got Redemption up here. Summer Tour, New Japan, Collision, SmackDown, Dynamite, Beach Break, All In. Damn, where's Redemption at, bro? I guess I don't know, man. We'll see. I guess we'll see, bro. But I'm sure Redemption gonna be fire, man. Show the All In tickets and the SummerSlam tickets. All right, let me see. Hold on. I know it's extremely close. Hold on. Let me see this right real quick. All right, so Summer Tour. Let me see the last update. You got Collision, Crackdown, Crackdown. AEW All In tickets update. Sign in below. Posted every. Oh, you can sign up. Oh, this is a Patreon. Oh, he got some of this stuff just on Patreon. All right, so All In London, July 8th. But this kind of old. Oh, so he be putting some of this stuff on Patreon, dog. Join to unlock. Oh, man. I respect it. I wonder how much he costs for that. Friday Night Crackdown, Collision, Impact. Yeah, so it seems like he hasn't got the updated joints yet. Oh, let me see if I could Google it. All In tickets sold versus SummerSlam tickets sold. SummerSlam tickets have been. Oh, Santi said something about it. Your man Santi, Triple GPT.
Setup for night one, which will probably be the same for night two, is just under 30,000 at 29,535 people. And here's the thing, even for their current setup, the tickets sold and distributed are still well below being a sellout, currently at 22,000 tickets, just a little bit over 22,000. Looking at All In, which is happening about 4 weeks after SummerSlam on August 30th at the end of the month, their current setup, they're a lot more confident. They've set up for 37,000 people and they've already distributed 28,000 for a show that is for a smaller company that is actually further away. You got to remember that SummerSlam is like 3 weeks away. Like, they've got very little time to figure this out. Meanwhile, this AEW show at a stadium that is much bigger, Wembley, of course, admittedly, I believe it's a regular capacity of 90,000 people. But it doesn't change the fact that they've decided with more confidence to do a current setup that is bigger than SummerSlam and have moved more tickets than SummerSlam as well. I do want to break it down a little bit more.
Santi's, hey, and that's Santi. Incredible breakdown. One country hosts the World Cup. The other is not. Come on. Hey, man. Hey, Triple GPT. There isn't a word in the dictionary that could express the embarrassment the Fed should feel right now, bro. But then, it should be expected, though, y'all. Oh, but Fibby versus Brock Lesnar in the Hell in a Cell. How we're gonna build that up? Do the same thing in ring over and 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 over again. CM Punk versus the African American Raheem SummerSlam. No one's getting hyped for it. Seth Rollins, Roman Reigns, 14 years of history. You're number 2. I'm number 1. Oh, I'm mad. Penta versus Chad Gable. Ah, it's a dream ride. This is going to be the worst SummerSlam in the company's history. SummerSlam was always a special event for me. I've been watching SummerSlam since I could remember being alive. Literally. SummerSlam 92. I was 4 years old. I remember SummerSlam 1992, bro. It is an embarrassment. You can't even compare it. I don't want the all-in main event for London, but I will watch that main event 100 times over than have to sit through 2 nights of slop that we're going to have to deal with in a few weeks. But before the slop, the main entree, we're going to give you slop for the appetizer and call it Saturday night's main event. Then we're going to put Jalen Bronson on the card. Oh yeah, then we got the Hobo versus Bailey. It's just sick, bro. It's just sick, man. Mind you, haven't done... Damn. Ah, damn. I'll be a sucker if I'll be a sucker if I ignored that, chat. Hold on, chat. I'll be a sucker if I ignored it, chat. Triple GPT had a great point, chat. Damn. 50%. 50% off the tickets. I'll be a sucker if I ignored it. I kind of forgot about that. I kind of forgot. Yeah, man. Yeah. I mean, Tony Khan showing... I can't even say nothing. Anything I say beyond this point will be hypocritical. Just Carl, stop making excuses. Triple GP. Summer Tarps. Let's get go. Summer Tarps is crazy. Cage and Cope versus Claudio and Pac implied to be at Redemption. Why are we doing that? Why would we do that? Oh yeah, because the riders and the dogs in bed with each other. Claudio and Pac, like... Yeah, Wolf. That's cool, man. Carl, 30K in a 90K arena. It's all tarps as well. 50% off tickets are only $1. It's a there. Hey, man. I don't even know what to say. Yeah, I don't even know what to say. Duh. I'm literally, I honestly don't know about that one. Yeah, I mean, yeah. Also, the I think I can't even say that. The card hasn't formed yet. That is the only difference I could think of. The card hasn't formed yet. The second the card formed, which was Osprey and Omega, 2,300 tickets moved. Probably even more. I think. Well, let's just say be safe. Over 2,000 tickets moved once the card started being announced. So we got to keep that in perspective. WWE can't move tickets putting their biggest and brightest stars on the same card. All in sold over 20,000, and we don't know who the hell's going to be on the card. The second they did solidify a match, 2,000 tickets was sold. So, yeah, man, there's that. Check the cheapest tickets for All In. Hold on. All in London. Hold on. Ticketmaster. Yo, y'all see? Yo, I can't even cap. Y'all see I was already looking. Yo, I ain't gonna lie. I want to go to All In. I just say I didn't say it online because I know I'm probably not. Just London is just so much of a freaking. It's just so much too much of a hassle, to be honest. Plus, and if I go to London, I'm not gonna be one. I don't know. I want to enjoy. I don't know. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, bro. This shit too expensive, bro. Uh, Let me see. So the tickets. How much is this? How can you even see how much these are? So you grab a ticket, $1,200, and maybe 16. It is a lot of. I don't know. I don't know how the current setup is. I don't know, man. Let me ask y'all something, y'all. I'm gonna ask the AEW chat something. I'm gonna ask the AEW chat something. Uh, hey yo, chat. AEW chat. Now I'm asking because I don't know. I definitely wasn't watching AEW around this time. But I caught myself, I can't even make this up. I'm not even, hold on, chat. I'm gonna just show y'all that I'm not even capping, bro. I'm gonna show y'all that I'm not capping. Hold on. What was I watching? Oh no, I was watching MJF. Look what I was just watching. I gotta finish the match. I know Triple GPT probably gonna say so. I gotta finish the match, but I was watching this match. I can't. Adam Cole versus MJF. The only reason I didn't watch the full match is because I wanted to watch the whole storyline with MJF and Adam Cole. Because as I'm watching this match, I'm seeing in the beginning they both have the same shirt on and everybody's cheering, and I'm seeing like, okay, they were Ring of Honor champions. Then like I'm trying to put the storyline together. So that's why I clicked off the match, and you see right here, I tried to watch the history of Adam Cole MJF, but to be honest, 5 hours is just like I gotta watch that in increments. So I'm trying to watch the history of it so I can understand the context of everything, then turn back around and watch this match. But I've been doing a lot of deep diving as far as All In London 2023. And I'm asking the chat, like, what made this All In so special? Where is that? Damn, where's it at? All right, what made this so special? This is like, I think, and this was early projecting. It actually sold 81,000 at the end. All In. Then I'm watching that match, the main event, the energy. That building was about to blow. Adam Cole, baby. The roof was about to blow off the building. Yo, can some of y'all fill me in of, like, what's the difference? You know what? My question is this. What's the difference between then and now? 81,000 and now we at 30,000. It's like, what is missing from All In 2023 and All In 2026? And I'm asking because I honestly don't know. The current setup just looked like nosebleeds. I saw it through $20, and with 50% off it's $10. They can't even sell. Yo, Triple GPT is snapping tonight, dog. I miss baby. Yeah, Wolf, I do too. Yeah, I can't even say I do, but I'm just noticing how good he was, to be honest. Yo, you was a fool, bro. Hold on. You would use currency translator for pounds and U.S. currency. All right. They won Ring of Honor tag team belts over Fletcher and Davis. Then Cole versus MJF in the main event for the title. Also, English fans are in the World Cup. Bobby, I don't know Adam Cole was at AEW. Yeah. Yeah, nah, he definitely. And not only, Felicia, he's not only was at AEW, he was actually the man. Like, he was in the main event at the biggest All In ever. So it's kind of crazy. Chris Collins, first ever All In. The momentum was incredible before Punk destroyed everything. This is AEW rebuilding, regaining its momentum that built up for years before. Punk. Yo, chat. Chris Collins said Punk destroyed the moment. Was it that bad? Was Punk really? Oh my god! If I was watching AEW and I witnessed Punk do that, oh my! If y'all think I'll be on Punk now, oh my god, oh dog, I would have been talking shit about Punk nonstop, dog. Wow, was it that bad? WWE great for the talk, yeah. Everybody's saying yeah. Yeah, lady. I'm usually out of here by now, but when I'm in a conversation, I'm gonna just have to drop a video late because sometimes having to get filled in with certain things, and with All In coming up, I don't want to. I want to make sure I know exactly what's going on. Punk ruined AEW. Then now he's ruined WWE. Punk was selfish, important jackass. Damn, no. England spent their money coming to the United States for World Cup, but they're eliminated, so they'll be back getting tickets. Do you think DCL? Just wait what he does at WWE. Yo, I gotta go back and look at this documentary. I didn't know it was that bad. CM Punk. I feel like I seen it before, but maybe I need to go back. Y'all see? I just watched this. Oh, I don't think I seen this one. The end. I watched this documentary like 3 times. But yo, chat, this is what I'm talking about when I'll be talking to younger people and they say, yo, I watched the Attitude Era and I watched this and that. But if you're not there, it's hard you can watch documentaries all day, but I would never understand the exact effect of what Punk did because I wasn't there. Because I watched this documentary like 3 times. It's 2.5 hours. And it's still hard for me to conceptualize or understanding context. I don't even know if I use conceptualize in the right word, in the right term. It's hard for me to understand the full scope of what's going on. I need to watch this one now. Hold on. Yeah, I'm gonna watch this one tonight. It was that bad, y'all. Was that all in where Tony was? Yo, oh my, yo. This the problem, yo. I ain't gonna lie, AEW chat. This the problem with Triple GPT. He really watches. Yo, I think Triple GPT watched Collision. Yo, cause if he was just saying stuff, just being an AEW hater, then that's one thing. Yo, you talk to this dude. He watches. No, bro. He remembered Punk was. Tony said he was scared of his life because Punk he sneezed on Jack Perry. Tony Khan never seen no violence like that in his life. Achoo! Tony Khan, I thought a Mossberg went off. Tony, sit your ass down, bro. Bro sneezed on Jack Perry. I done literally stepped on somebody's shoe and done more damage than what Punk did to Jack Perry. It wasn't that serious. It wasn't that deep at all. But, yo, I never knew Punk was that bad. He was like a give. That's bad. Yo, they cracking up. I'm going to give you a huge breakdown once we set up the Discord interview going live. Yo, we got to do that, bro. I ain't gonna lie. We got to. Damn. Yeah, we gonna chop it up. I'll get your schedule, Chris. And yeah, you got to fill me in on a lot of stuff. Under the table, Triple H GPT. CM Punk hits me with the go to sleep whenever whenever I watch his matches. Damn, that's why AEW hate Punk. Damn. That is it. I'm looking like, damn, Punk. I think Tony was scared of Punk. Facts. Yo, Gregory, he was. I was watching that interview. Tony Khan, I'm sorry, man. I should never ask that. I should never ask that. Nah, Punk was, you could tell. Bro, Tony was a little bit scared of Punk, bro. Or not even scared. He probably was just. Tony's a mark, too. So he's working with people he probably loved his whole life. It's hard, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Tony, he has a hard job. Because you're a fan of wrestling, but you're a boss, and you gotta play politics. All three of these things mean something, you know what I mean? I remember you had conspiracy theory saying Punk was a WWE plant at AEW. Oh, you remember you had conspiracy. Ooh. What did he do that was so bad, though? Because if you ask me, Punk. Punk would still be in AEW if he didn't get fired. So what did he do that was so bad? Tony shivering while Punk. No, that is. Oh man, Punk. Yo, what did Punk do that was so bad? I'm older than CM Punk. Lou, yo, what's up, Lou? And WWE is worse, even though it's not totally his fault. He called himself Page an empty-headed dumb F. Different PPV, Triple GPT. Yo, I still don't understand what he do that was like. So if he was a plant for WWE, it's not like he had bad matches. Like every match I've seen from Punk and AEW seems like pretty good. Now he hurt his foot jumping. That's the only thing that I was like that kind of threw a wrench into things. Remember Rampage, dog? He like that first night when he came on Rampage, dog. That crowd, he was so over. fighting everyone. Hangman Page should have never dropped the belt to Punk. I heard he didn't want to. Wolf says, I still think Punk didn't do anything wrong other than maybe that infamous press conference, but Bucks and Perry definitely caused issues. Damn, Wolf, they did? Damn, this is crazy, yo. Drama kick Punk. Punk messed himself up. Yeah, that's a fact, Mike. Punk was taking credit for $1 million gate at the Muffin conference, completely ignoring everyone who was there day one and gave him a second chance. What was that Punk conference on? Let me see. CM Punk conference controversy. Was that wasn't All In? Oh, that was All Out. Damn, that was All Out. Yo, Punk don't care, bro. Carl says, watch Hangman and Punk promo. You will get your ass up, Bobby. Talk about going off script. Where is Eddie Kingston? All right, hold on. I'm gonna put that in my watch later list. Yo, so chat, was that the straw that broke the camel's back? Hangman and Punk promo. Hangman and CM Punk promo. I can't. They're gonna strike the joint if I watch it here. Yo, look at this. Triple GPT, look. This thumbnail is insane, bro. Oh my God, this thumbnail is insane. Oh, she actually, I think I can watch this.
I did it with Scott Colton.
Okay, so you fancy yourself a journalist. Would you say you're friends with Scott Colton?
No, I haven't talked to Scott in some time.
Yo, Tony Khan, bro yo, shout out to Tony Khan. Bro is about to jump over the table. He don't, dog, oh my God. Bro looking like me when I heard that bang at the door, man. Oh my God.
So you're not friends with him?
No, Scott and I do not see eye to eye.
Oh, wow. Well, that makes two of us. My point is, if you
Why is Tony Khan looking so scared, yo, chat? What happened? Why is he so...
fancy yourself a journalist, even if it's for the silly world of professional wrestling, and you have journalistic integrity, people who report things, mostly that are bullshit, and slanderous lies against myself. If you are friends with somebody, you blew my spot. If you're not friends with them, I apologize. It's okay, but you should probably disclose who you're friends with.
I'm not friends with you.
I haven't had anything to do with Scott Colton in almost a decade. Probably wanted nothing to do with him even longer than that. It's fucking unfortunate that I have to come up here and speak on this when I'm on my time and this is a fucking business. Why I'm a grown-ass adult man and I decide not to be friends with somebody is nobody else's fucking business. But my friends, if I fall backwards, will catch me. Scott Colton, I felt, never would have. My problem was I wanted to bring a guy with me to the top that did not want to see me at the top. Okay? You call it jealousy, you call it envy, whatever the fuck it is. My relationship with Scott Colton ended long before I paid all of his bills.
I don't get, so he got mad. Somebody asked about Scott Colton. Who the hell is Scott Colton? His eyes finna pop out of his chest. Yo, Tony Khan is looking crazy. Imagine what Monet went for him for Max. He signed that Max ASAP, bro. This is the face of a guy that know with no smoke. But I think with the credit to Tony Khan, I think he was still new. He still was new, man. Colt Cabana? That's Scott Colton? That was a yard stare. Oh, okay. So
I
that's
have
Colt
every
Cabana.
receipt. I have every invoice. I have every email. I have the email where he
Colt
says, and I
Cabana,
quote,
man.
I agree to go our separate ways. I will get my own lawyer and you do not have to pay anymore. That's an email that I have. The only reason the public did
this
not
boy.
see is because when I finally had to countersue him through discovery, we discovered he shared a bank account with his mother. That's a fact. And as soon as we discovered that fact and we subpoenaed old Marcia, he sent the email, oh, can we please drop all this? Now, it's 2022. I haven't been friends with this guy since at least 2014, late 2013. And the fact that I have to sit up here because we have irresponsible people who call themselves EVPs and couldn't fucking manage a target, and they spread lies and bullshit and put into a media that I got somebody fired when I have fuck all to do with him, want nothing to do with him, do not care where he works, where he doesn't work, where he eats, where he sleeps. And the fact that I have to get up here and do this in 2022 is fucking embarrassing. And if y'all are at fault, fuck you. If you're not, I apologize. But what did I ever do in this world to deserve an empty-headed fucking dumb fuck like Hangman Adam Page to go out on national television and fucking go into business for himself? For what?
So how did Hangman go into business for himself? What did he do? Tony got face when he's staring at the EVPs. What did Hangman do to go in business for himself? Did he mention something he wasn't supposed to mention, or I don't get it. Nobody made him do it. CM Punk, CM more Punk. Crazy thing is, not too long ago, he was my favorite wrestler since 06, but not anymore. I lost all my respect. EVPs killed ECW. Yo, you funny. Yo, you crazy. Yo, who did see if I watch the promo, they probably gonna snipe me. Oh, let me see if I can pull it up on my phone, bro. Cause if I pull it up on here, they gonna snipe me. I think the only reason this is cool because the chick Denise recorded this. The Hangman. Should I put Hangman buries Punk? Yo, what did he do? Punk had to go. Hangman pretty much told Punk that he was defending AEW. Oh, that what? I seen that. I can't tell if scared or nervous. He's both. Yo, hold on. If y'all talking about that promo, I seen that promo. Bobby Hangman said he owned Cabana money under his breath, not in the mic. Nobody wouldn't even know what happened until Punk blew it up. Yeah, so where's Punk panties in a bunch if he did it under his breath? Who cares? He's playing. Is playing it without showing it okay? Oh, damn, that might be a good idea. Is it this promo?
For the last number.
Is it this promo, y'all? I might just gotta watch it, man. Hold on, let me try that. I never even tried that before. Let me see something.
We have watched. You have joined us in the broadcast position. While he is, there is no doubt you know.
I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna just do it. So I'm guessing this is a personal conversation now, because he's telling them this is not personal. This is a time. This don't seem like no regular back. I thought I seen this. I guess I didn't. I don't know. Axe on the ring. Punk is going to snuff him right now. Yo, you could tell Punk is thinking about it. For me, I'm like, if I'm Hangman, I'm almost wanting to throw the first punch because you see it in his eyes, dog. Punk would have double legged this dude right now. I don't know who's more scary. Tony Schiavone. Look at Tony Schiavone. Tony Schiavone, you see, bro, is hiding behind Punk, hiding behind Hangman. Tony Schiavone's like, oh, what's going on? Tony Schiavone, bro, is closing his eyes throughout the whole promo. Tony Schiavone, if you don't get your bitch ass out the ring, bro, let these two men fade, bro. Sit your ass down, dog. He's just scary, bro. Let me see what Punk said back. Punk messed up in a promo. You're mad at myself. Yourself. I don't know, Punk. Damn. This is the thing I'm trying to understand. Hangman, why are you so mad? Can anyone fill that part in? I get Punk is probably an asshole. Why is Hangman so mad? Yo, I should never told y'all that story. Yo, I gotta hear about this shit for 20 more years now. Yo, you're funny, Triple GPT. Oh man. Yo, real quick, chat. Why was Hangman mad? Okay, Punk. I'm trying to think. I could get Punk being an asshole. I could get Punk. But why are you so mad? It sounds to me like y'all wanted AEW to just y'all didn't want y'all wanted to do everything by yourself, but I don't know. Colt Cabana was a part of the Dark Order with Hangman, and Colt got let go. Oh, for real? Only Tony Khan wanted Punk in AEW? Favoritism. Bobby, eventually Hangman loses to CM Punk for the title. Punk got a serving of a punch to his cheek. Yeah, that still was like a kayfabe. Sizzle said CM Punk said a lot of things getting under a whole locker room skin in both promos. Oh, wow. Punk can't take criticism. Yo, chat. I didn't know all of this. You know, I'm super late. He was jealous. Yo, I ain't gonna lie, Triple GPT. I think it probably was a little bit of jealousy. Yo, So let's be real. Tony Khan let go of Punk because nobody else liked Punk in the locker room. This didn't have nothing to do with a fight. Nobody else liked Punk in the locker room, so I think Tony Khan let him go because it was just too much. Then it got physical, but it didn't even get physical, bro. These are wrestlers. It's a lot of testosterone. It's a lot of ego. It's a lot of pride. This is so interesting, man. If Punk stayed, he would have lost Omega and the Bucks. You think so? Yo, Chris Collins, if you still here, you think that? I don't know about that. And if that's the case, dog, Tony Khan, see, this is a problem. This is the problem, bro. Like, nah, he not supposed to be getting put under the gun like that. Just because I got Punk here for a business decision now, I'm losing Omega and the Bucks. It's like, all right, bounce then, dog. Like, I don't know, bro. I don't like when people put other people under the gun. It's business, dog. Figure out a way to get along and get together. Damn, bro. They hated Punk. So Punk was like Buff Bagwell. He created a lot of heat. Oh yeah, Collision was created for Punk. Yeah. No, it had to do with the two fight. Yeah, Sarah, but it wasn't even a fight. Like, yeah, Sarah. That was the political reason. But the way Tony Khan looked at, I think that pressure got to him. He was probably getting pressured all day, all night by the EVPs, Hangman, other people. And they were probably right, but it's just that's people have nobody liked Shawn Michaels back in the day. It's just like I don't know, man. Punk was losing to Omega. Punk ain't finna get along. Punk didn't put nobody over. I didn't. I don't know. I think that's the Booker job to put somebody over, right? Like, why will Punk even have the power to make the decision? Punk wanted everything handed to him without working for it. He was entitled. Well, RDH, that is Punk, though. He was the cancer and needed to be cut out. That was the right thing to do. The locker room was watching and needed to set an example. If you reward a bad behavior, why should we be loyal and be here? Yeah. You know another thing, Skull? I think everyone knew that it was all a play to get back to the Fed. And I think that is an underlying issue too. If Punk was doing all of this, but he hated the Fed and he was really loyal to making sure AEW got to the next level and he was there to help put the talent over, I think this goes a different way. But the fact that I'm guessing, and I'm just making a guess, but I think it was clear as day Punk was going to skip his ass to the Feds at some point, dog. And that was his ultimate goal. And he probably was talking to wrestlers about it, and it probably leaked. And you know what I mean? The second he got let go, he probably threw a celebration. He called Triple H. And you know what I mean? The rest is history, bro. They knew he wasn't there for the long run. Yeah, Lou. And that's what I'm getting. That's what I'm getting. And it's a spit in the face to Hangman, MJF, Tony Khan, Swerve, Ospreay, everybody in the back, Bryan Danielson, everybody that helped AEW grow. It's a spit in the face for you to come there. If you're gonna go to the Fed, cool. But for you to just use it as a cash grab and you're not gonna elevate the company, I could understand. I could understand why Hangman would be mad at that, dog. These wrestlers give their blood, sweat, and tears, their lives. They miss time with their family to put this product over, man. Yeah, Punk would have retired. Damn, you think Punk would have retired there, Jordan? Punk wanted to go to WWE anyway. It was just a matter of time. Yeah. Samoa Joe, yeah. Yeah, Punk cared about the money. He came to WWE and said, I don't care nothing about that. I don't care about that bag, man. Punk tried to get fired at the scrum by burying management and fighting the elite. Damn. Yo, I didn't know Punk was this diabolical, dog. Like, but that's always been Punk. The thing is now he can't get away with it. Not even get away. That TKO contract different, bro. Punk, you get your panties in a bunch, bro. It's over. It ain't no going back to AEW. It's just over. Damn, man. CM Punk, the biggest hypocrite wrestler. I don't know. It's a crazy situation. Punk was a huge problem. Yeah, that's crazy. But yo, man, we was in here for 3 hours, man. Y'all know I'm gonna have a video definitely late afternoon. 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, I'm gonna try my best to have it early as possible, but I'll have it late afternoon. You know what I mean? I could always try to rush some stuff out, but I be really trying to Yeah, I mean, just put my best foot forward. You know what I mean? Every video can't be like a 10 out of 10, but I at least try to give my best effort. You know what I mean? Oh yeah, and y'all know I've been doing the AEW only videos. So Triple GPT, even though the views be down a little bit, and me and the AEW sickos, we argue, we'll fight, but I can't front on them, man. They fill me in on a lot of stuff. They show love, and honestly, dog, I think it's a spit in the face to what AEW doing. They keep mixing up with the Fed and the AEW stuff. So I'm gonna keep the AEW videos AEW, and if the Fed got news that I want to talk about, because it is some things I want to talk about, I'll keep it for the Fed videos, or I'll just make an extra news video. So you know what I mean? It's so much to talk about in AEW. We really don't got room for the Fed and the slop that's coming up. And that's just the honest truth, dog. Yeah, man. But yeah, man, good looking for that, dog. Even though I know we're gonna get struck, yeah, man, they're gonna hit the channel. Not even a strike, but I think this one might get demonetized. I think it's important for me to catch up on certain joints, and you know, what I mean, I take one for the team all day. Y'all done showed love, man. Y'all done showed up 1 a.m. after long ass pay-per-view events. You know what I mean? So me spending some time us watching this, dog. That's the least I can do. So thank you for that, bro. Shout out for W's in the stream, W's in the chat. Fire Dynamite, man. Fire stream, dog. We got cracked out and the worst Saturday Night Lame event. I should really do a video and already have it uploaded so y'all could just have it, the second Saturday Night's Lame event video off. Cause it's just easy. Trash, 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 trash. I can already think of the thumbnail. Worst Saturday Night Lame event ever. Saturday Night Lame event made me cry, dog. Like, literally, this is going to be the epitome of trash truck juice. And that's another reason I'm on live. I'm trying to hold on to Dynamite and what we're talking about now. Because I just cannot believe how bad. We got back-to-back a 2-pack of trash. No, sorry, 2-pack of ass. Like Joe Button says, a 2-pack of ass coming up back-to-back. So we got a long weekend, unfortunately. But next week we got Redemption. So that's great, man. Hopefully y'all all safe out there. If you out, hopefully you make it home safe. Hopefully everyone stays in the best of health. Yeah, man. You know, financially, a lot of us is struggling. A lot of us trying to figure it out. But you know what I mean? Health is wealth. So don't ever forget that, man. And when I be saying certain things, I'm telling myself it too. Because I'm not gonna lie, bro. I eat way too many chicken cheese steak platters and what else I had? Peanut butter and jellies and a bunch of BS. So, yeah, man, everybody stay safe out there. Yeah, man, keep your health in check. Keep your mental in check, man. W's in the stream. W's in the chat. I'll holler at you Friday for Crackdown. It's Bobby Masu, 215. Like, comment, subscribe.